this camera, this camera, this camera. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Minnesota State University Mankato Esports. My name is Hamlick, and I think we should turn the big light off.
Yes.
And get the normal lights going, but I think we could figure that out.
Yeah, we'll get lights.
We'll get that figured out. No worries.
Holy
moly, we are so dark. But that's the best part about doing it live. My name is Hamlick, and I'm joined today by the ever so spiffy Zojalix today.
Ah, yes. Why, thank you. We're once again in the dark. My name is Zojalix, everybody. Welcome. It is playoffs. We're already at playoffs.
This semester just flew by.
It's crazy. When I was looking at the schedule for this week, and I was just like, "What the heck? We're at playoffs already." Where did the semester go? Where did the season go? Because now we're here in playoffs, which means, no matter how good of teams we got, we're near the tail end. Which sad, because that means we have to go Christmas break without any esports action.
That's crazy.
But we're still here. We're getting ready for a very, very, very hype Overwatch game between Minnesota State University Mankato Maverick Esports versus Missouri Western State University Griffin Esports. And my golly, what a game we are going to have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams have been absolutely at the top of their game throughout the entire season, dominating to get here to playoffs. But here, only one team will be advancing to the next round. I believe NACE is at a double elim, so it will be they got some cushion here because we're in round one. But either way, it's going to be a great match. I'm so excited. I love the Overwatch boys. They're so excited. Our good old coach, Logan, was telling me that they are feeling pretty confident about this game. They lost to this team earlier in the season, but
it happens.
They feel like they can definitely take this one. They've learned, they've grown, comps have changed, meta has changed, but they are ready to go and to show their stuff here tonight.
Dude, this has been an absolute crazy season. They've had, great games all the way through. The series that they've played have been out of this world. We're on a different patch now. You're right. New metas are evolving, and the players have evolved over the season. It was a brand new team to start this semester. Yeah. And you know what? Look at them now, deep in the playoffs, round one. And you know what? It can only get better from here thanks to Rockstar Energy.
Absolutely.
Those guys are goated. Those guys are sick. We love these. This is the watermelon flavor of the punched line. You can also even do more about that on our socials.
Look at that. Look
down
at the new,
below. I can do this now. I do this at home all the time.
Yeah.
You want to follow it? It's the socials down below. You all already know.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And also, big shout out to our production team for keeping the OG Twitter logo. They're keeping the hope.
That's sick.
That's what matters. They're not putting up that X. X doesn't exist. It's Twitter. We don't care. We are going to – I'm going to die on that hill. I still call it Twitter.
I'm with you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm calling it Twitter all the time. I would say I'm sorry to Elon Musk if I were sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I'm not either.
I'm not. But you can see we've got a lot of esports action all across our socials. We also have, if social media is not your thing, I know it actually, oddly enough, social media is becoming kind of a dying art at this point, which good, honestly.
Yeah, I would agree.
But you can sign up for our Maverick Esports newsletter. You can go to esports.mnsu.edu/newsletter and get our email, so that way you can get a email with all of the updates. I think it's a weekly newsletter, and you get weekly. See, I need to get signed up. I'm not, and I should be.
You should be, because I'm already on that stuff, bud.
Yeah,
got to get yourself on that.
Because you can get access to schedule special events as well as some possible giveaways. Because oddly enough, here at Esports MNSU, I mean, you can see this gorgeous studio that we are in here today. I mean, just look at it. And if you can see, we got a gorgeous studio. We got gorgeous production team. We got gorgeous players. We got gorgeous casters.
Ooh.
And you can only imagine what our merch would look like. We got gorgeous merch for you guys. You definitely want to check that out. Make sure you guys get signed up for the newsletter so you can get some beautiful merch giveaway opportunities there for you. But either way, Overwatch.
Dude, Overwatch. It is a crazy, crazy game. We're now, it's Overwatch 2. We've been playing it for a little while now. We're back into the 5v5. No longer 6v6. 2 tanks. Never heard of her. Never heard of her at all. Where you're going back to the simple one. But that one tank is juiced up. And speaking of being juiced up, It's Foost.
Foosed,
My man
do be
is
juiced.
juiced all night and day. I say juiced because I see Moon has the Ana emblem as their profile picture, and I appreciate that. That character is sick. But man, Foost has been a absolute menace on the field and any part at every stage of the game.
Yeah.
The Zarya, the I think we ran ball a couple times. The Reinhardt. It does not matter the comp. Foost knows how to play it and will play it to his team. And when you're playing tank, you have to be a team
Whoa,
player.
whoa. Look
Whoa,
look down below
whoa,
again.
whoa,
Look at that.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
so cool. We're
Yes.
leveling up this semester. Look at that. We got the sponsorship scrolls. So sorry to distract, but
No,
my
you're good.
ADHD brain is like, ooh,
Lay it down
look
for
at
me.
this. So, yeah, you can see it. Huge shout-outs to every single one of our sponsors. You can see that there. We already talked about them once, Rockstar Energy Drink, but we also have, in the order that they're scrolling, the Minnesota State University Mankato Campus Computer Store. We have esports. I don't even remember what that one is. I think that's actually the Spectrum Industries one.
That is Spectrum, yeah.
So Spectrum Industries, Fat Cap, and yeah, actually that's all of them. And actually, no, there's a radio one there that
96.7.
just
Yep.
disappeared behind the camera, so I didn't get to see it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sponsoring us here
There
at
it is.
Minnesota State University Mankato Maverick Esports. These level ups that we are getting would not be possible without our sponsors. So thank you so much for helping to not only give us level ups here, but also to help make the players succeed in their craft. And I'm going to call it a craft because when you see just these players moving around the field, it's a craft. It's just so dang beautiful that it's art. Esports is art and science.
Yeah.
It's everything.
And it goes down to every single level, down to, physical and mental health. Like, it doesn't matter. All the way down to the button click, down to the hardware that you use, your mouse, your keyboard. Some people play, horizontal, like a normal human. And then you got, like, Valorant and Counter-Strike players that play like this. I don't get it.
I was doing that, actually. I was doing the diagonal keyboard when I was playing the finals because I played in the finals playtest.
Oh.
And for me, I like that because it put my arm in a more natural position on my desk.
Sure.
Whereas like this, typically my wrist is like way down here.
Right.
And I have bad tendonitis. So if I'm like this hurts.
That hurts.
But if I'm up like this, my arm is just, I don't have to put any pressure anywhere.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's nice and relaxing. So
I feel it.
that's why I do that. I don't know why the Valorant players do that. They might just be weird. I don't know.
FPS players, Valorant, CSGO, Rainbow Six, all those guys play like 90-degree keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
See that part I don't understand. But a slight slant, that feels good. That feels good on the hand. I do it too. I'm a slight slant. If I'm playing FPSs, I bought a specific keyboard for FPS games. It's at home. I got the Huntsman, the Razer Huntsman. Oh god.
Why
I
does
love
that not
keyboard.
surprise me that you would buy a specific keyboard for an FPS game?
See, I like accessories. I like to accessorize.
I mean, how many boxes do you have?
About 7.
Only 7.
About 7, yeah.
I was thinking you had more boxes than 7.
I'm planning on getting more. 2 more will be adding to the list relatively soon, come Christmas time.
Yes.
Come Christmas time
course.
to add more to the collection. I need to buy shelving so I can actually put it on the wall and have it be like a trophy
There
thing.
you go. There you go.
That way I'm like, which one do I wish to play with today? Shall I go leverless? Shall I go, arcade style? It doesn't matter. But these guys are cooking up. We just saw, I think Foos was playing a quick play, Smile. So he won't be won't be here for the first game. We're going to be getting everybody into the lobby. So I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break as we get our players loaded into the game. We'll be right back. Hooah!
everybody here at Maverick Esports. Welcome back to some Overwatch action. I just said Overwatch option, but either way, we're here. I'm so sorry for my co-caster here. I broke him right at the end of the break, and it has been an absolute wonder. This is what we love here at Maverick Esports. We love having fun. We love making memes, and sometimes those memes are making your co-caster lean back in his chair and just start giggling like a little child. But that is just proof as to how much fun we have here at Maverick Esports. And it's getting to that point, too, in the semester where we're getting recruitment for the 2024 season. Isn't that crazy? We're recruiting already for the 2024 season. So if you guys are students right now at Minnesota State University Mankato or are looking for some schooling opportunities with some esports involved, check out Minnesota State University Mankato. We would love to have more and more Maverick esports players to be showing up here next semester, getting more action here, and just awesome. Just, again, joining this amazing community where we talk about video games, we play video games, and we just talk about anything and everything. But with that, we are loading in to our Overwatch match. So let's get the game up here on the screen. We are going into Nepal with a beautiful snowfall that we are seeing here. I mean, just look at this map. It is a thing of beauty.
Dude, Nepal is actually one of my favorite maps to play on. Not only is it pretty, it's also one of the places I've wanted to visit so much. It's on my bucket list to go to, and it is one of the places that I'm ready to go see when I'm definitely old and gray.
Ooh.
And my voice has slowly dwindled away. But we have a interesting comp here for Maverick Esports. It is Diva. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay,
I'm about to say, we're kind of too early. They're at that stage
early,
they can swap around, and we all know Sympathy's going to get those early teleporters off, so I'm not thinking that one's going to be sticking there. Blue is, I can't even.
Blue on the Sojourn, I on the Lucio, and
Moon. Sympathy's sticking on it.
Okay, I like the pick, early turrets and get those energy balls in there. I like the pick, but Marty, Yayu, Axel, Sewer, and Coffee Bean, all there representing Missouri Western State U.
Marty getting a lot of damage off, but does manage to stay alive. This is going to be the first fight coming in as the point's not even unlocked yet. Blue is going to be getting a lot of damage out here. Axel's going to be brought really low, but the tank is going to be the first one to fall. Sympathy picks up 2, and followed shortly behind will be Sympathy, but then Foost is going to be picking up 1, and this will be Maverick Esports getting early control, and Missouri West are going to be forced to back away, and Maverick Esports are looking to push them all the way back and say, you don't even get to leave your spawn. This is our game here to win. Maverick Esports already off to a beautiful start here in this game.
What a absolute tear that was for Maverick Esports just to get a hold of that aggressive push going forth. You know, the saving grace that is the immortality field that Moon has in the Baptiste kit is a little on the cheap side. Who's picking up Sewer as he falls, and that is just more damage. Sympathy falling super low, staying alive, using Axel's ice wall to stay alive. Very resourceful, but oh no, shy.
And Blue takes down Coffee Bean, and Foost is going to get brought in there, but he is going to be going down here. Sue is going to be trading Eye away. Marty will be taking down Foost, and it does look like an even 2-for-2 trade here as Maverick Esports will be backing onto the point. Missouri West are going to be looking for an opportunity to take control here. Blue is going to get brought down, destroyed, and Marty picks up 2 kills. Axel picks up Blue, and that will be Griffin Esports from Missouri West taking control and starting to get some points on the board.
A little bit of points on the board. You're right there, Zojix. We're going to amp up the speed. We're going to get our team back in there. Eye ready with those rotation and Foost. Chilling on the right side here, hoping to add a little bit more spice to this flavor. What a teleport. And that's going to be the entire team. That's going to be the window popped.
And this is going to have Foost with the ultimate available, but his health is going to be very low. He's going to have to drop back. Sympathy will actually be the one to fall, and that will be Sewer going down as well. And Foost with a beautiful ultimate to pick up 2. Moon is going to be taking down Axel, and this will be another one looking to be falling here soon. And that will, but unfortunately, I will be taken down on the side of Maverick Esports as well. This is just a trade back and forth right now. Let's see what team is going to be coming out on top. Foost is going to be taking down Coffee Bean. Blue is getting a lot of damage. That man will not stop, but Foost comes in for the cleanup and takes down Vayu, and it does look like Maverick Esports have found what they need as they take control again, and Missouri West back off Maverick Esports back in control with 2 ultimates available.
That was a wild, wild run. We do see the Snowstorm for Axel here picked up on the May. They do have a couple more chances before this first round ends, and Maverick Esports looking very, very clean, playing very methodical at the start of this game, right? Taking their time, no need to do anything heavy, no need to play super fast. Just need to take their time, and that's what they're doing. Blue chilling here on the backside. Railgun is ready. Simply drop down. The Ice Storm is dropped. It is all Missouri Western right now as Maverick Esports has to fight back. Blue picking it up as the beat has been dropped. Blue making everything happen.
Oh
and
my
he's on
gosh.
a tear. He continues his roll through. The Railgun is available.
And
it's
he
Blue.
doesn't even
oh my
need it.
God.
Blue just tears through the entire line of Missouri West and doesn't even need to pop that ultimate as round 1 goes to Maverick Esports. That ultimate wasn't even necessary. They were literally, even though he could have used it because like the round 1 is done, so all ultimates will get reset, but yet he's like, no, I don't need it. It's fine. Ultimates, no. I will kill all of you even without the use of this ultimate.
Man, he tore everybody up. It doesn't matter. Sojourn does so much damage. Great single target damage with the left click. Good hit scan damage with the right click. Not to mention the molly that she has. Not considered a full Molotov, but it's just a big AoE fire field that slows you, by the way. Wait,
That's
what?
crazy.
What is that ability, Blizzard? Excuse you.
Now here we are going into round 2. We've got Sympathy now moving over onto the May. Noticing a little bit of a change here, some adaptation. We've got Axel picking up the Hanzo on the side of Missouri West, and Maverick Esports are already off, getting ready to start a tear. Foos is going to be stunned. He's going to be getting a lot of damage, but Marty will be the first one to fall in this first team fight. Sympathy will be trading down Sewer, and Blue eliminates Coffee Bean, and Vayu and Axel back off to stay alive, but Maverick Esports will have this point secured immediately again right away in round number 2.
It seems as though that Maverick Esports just has the momentum directly out of the gate. They play so, they move as a team, they play as a team. And that's what you really got to do in the sense of these Overwatch games. All right, here we see Missouri Western goes for a right side take, and that's a lot of burst damage. The healing has to come out from I, and Missouri just continues his push and boost, using these gravity balls onto Yayu as the Vayu just falling down, crumbling. Sympathy. Oh my days, what an ice wall!
Oh my gosh, no. Sympathy, you animal!
Oh, not like this.
Missouri West is torn apart once more. That ice wall was just...
That was gross.
I mean, that was mean. Is it safe to say that was mean?
That was mean. It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. But man, they have families, dog. Oh no.
It doesn't matter. They don't, Maverick Esports doesn't care what they got at home because they're going to destroy you right here and now as Sympathy picks up 2. And he is on a 10-player kill streak. Missouri West are unable to get inside.
It has been a fight after fight. Missouri hasn't been able to pick anything up. Vayu and Axel trying to switch between 2 DPS characters, losing that ultimate charge, and it has not been working out for them in the long run. Missouri just losing all... Oh, no, not like
not
this.
Again.
Sympathy sitting
Sympathy
in the
does
rat.
It again.
He's a rat. The window gets dropped. Moving through, I has it. The immortality field. Vayu with the railgun, though.
No.
Finds 2 of them for Maverick Esports. Foos sitting up way high in the sky due to doing the Sigma ultimate. Man, there's Missouri fighting their way back, and they have broken the wall that is Maverick Esports.
They finally find their foothold at 95%, are managing to break through the May wall, not quite able to shut everybody down, but here we see Missouri Western State are already trying to do the same thing. They're not going to let Maverick Esports get back in there, but Blue does have that railgun available. The Molotov is going to be coming out. The Maywall goes up, and Blue gets immediately deleted by Vayu, which this could spell trouble for Maverick Esports here as they lose a lot of DPS now. We can see them all backing out here. Foo's trying to continue to keep poking, trying to see what they can do in this situation here, waiting for Blue to come back. They have 2 ultimates available. The beat can be dropped, and the railgun can be popped, but we're still waiting just to see what will happen here. Foos has got the flank here. The wall is going to be coming out. Missouri West are going to be rotating back, and the May wall will be coming down, but Foos is going to be staying alive, and the beat doesn't even need to be dropped as Foos is going to be finding Marty. Then that will be an ult coming out. That is huge for Maverick Esports, and Blue is going to start tearing away. I is going to be taken down. Vayu and Coffee Bean, who calls them a support, because that's 3 kills for I. That's another kill for Blue, and Maverick Esports are back in there, and that will be the map. There's no way that Missouri West are going to be getting in there. And map number 1 goes to Maverick Esports. Very well played.
They were in there like swimwear Zojlix. I'm going to be honest with you. That was a clinic, dare I say, a clinic versus Missouri. There on Nepal, it was just so methodical. It was so quick. It was I'm not going to say it was simple. Missouri had chances, had ways to fight back, but just couldn't get the ball rolling. And look at that, Maverick Esports 2-0 clean on Nepal.
I did notice that when Missouri West found their foothold, it was when they were actually comp matching Maverick Esports.
Yeah.
At the very end there, they were running complete mirror comps, and Missouri West were able to find what they needed. Unfortunately, they just did not quite have it there because, I mean, you had Foost, who was just unkillable.
He's so good.
You had I, who got a triple kill as a support. Like, I's like, no, you don't need to play support. No, supports, no. And if there's one thing that we really have to credit, and it's funny that I'm saying this because they literally just walked out of the room, but their coach, Logan, just puts in so much work to get these guys to absolute top form. I mean, the moment a match is over, they're still in that space immediately VOD reviewing, and they analyze every fight, down to the position, down to the communication, even though we don't get to hear their comps. We have no idea what they're talking about, but they still are able to hear, they're listening, they're talking, they can analyze everything, they break everything down, note-taking, practicing. I mean, it's all there. They are just so committed because they know that right now, I mean, Overwatch hasn't been at Maverick Esports for a while.
That's true.
And now that it's making its return, they're going to make sure that people remember Maverick Esports Overwatch.
They want it to stay, and, hopefully I want to see it back next semester. Same with all the other games, right? Modern Warfare 3 dropping earlier this month, just a couple days ago, actually. Yeah. And, I mean, Valorant. Hopefully we see some more Smash as well. Gosh, can't forget about Smash. That game is awesome. And, hopefully we may even see more titles coming through later on. Maybe Rainbow Six, maybe a little bit of Minecraft. You never know.
Minecraft?
Dude, Bed Wars go crazy.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing. They do it in the high school league, I know.
Interesting. I never thought about that. You know what I actually would love to see at Maverick Esports? I don't know, because it goes hard. I'm going to say it. The best Battle Royale esport out there, Apex Legends.
Dude, Apex Legends is so awesome.
And I'm not just saying that because some of my casting homies are casting Apex Legends. Actually, so one of the guys who I've been casting with for Omega Strikers is Zephyr.
Yep.
And if you don't know who Zephyr is, if you watch any Apex Legends casting, you probably see him on there. The man's goated.
He's so good.
But not only is he a goated Apex Legends caster, he is the coach for Texas A&M Apex Legends team.
Okay.
While he's a student at Texas A&M.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
okay.
So I've been watching just some Apex Legends stuff just to see hey, what's going down? And that goes kind of hard. So if you guys play Apex Legends and are students at MNSU, send an email out, join the Discord, we can get you connected with the right people, and we can bring some Apex Legends to Maverick Esports, which would be amazing.
That'd be hype. And we're jumping directly into map number 2. It is going to be one of my favorites. It is Eichenwald.
I love Eichenwald. It's so gorgeous. It's just
such a beautiful map.
What map? I feel like we say that about every map. Like even like the maps that were like, oh no, it's this map. It's still they're just so dang pretty.
They're so pretty, and they're so. What's the word I'm looking for? You can remember. They're so memorable, right? You can think of a map in Overwatch, and you're like, oh, I know about this, and you could like think of a couple Easter eggs. Oh, you know that choke point. It's the small arch in between in the middle. We're gonna just look at I here really quick. My man is vibing here as we're gonna jump right into it there, ladies and gentlemen. Man alive. I hope y'all have been enjoying the matches so far. If you have been, make sure you leave a follow and drop a sub if you ever feel so inclined. Heck,
Prime Gaming?
Prime Gaming, dude. Any primers in the chat? I hope there are.
If you're a primer, if you're a primer in the chat and have no idea where to use your sub, you should drop it here at Maverick Esports at Minnesota State Mankato Esports, because this is a great way that you guys can continue to support the program for just the cost of your Amazon Prime account, which if you're already paying for Amazon Prime, why not just link your Amazon account in Twitch and you can support the students here and everything that they do, not just Overwatch, but every single title that we've got. But the gates are unlocked and the battle is on, as Missouri West are going to be the attackers here on this hybrid map. And you know what? We got the monkey.
We got the monkey. My man Winton is on the field. It is Missouri Western State U opting to go for a dive comp this time on Eichenwald here. And let's see if that really works out for him in the long run, because Maverick Esports opting with this poke style, poke rushdown comp. And it seems to be really working out here. And I hope we can see, you know, a little bit of Winton jump, Winton zap, Winton jump, Winton nap type beat, if you know what I mean here, Zojalix.
I don't think I know what you mean, but I loving the vibes anyways. And right now, Maverick Esports have put out a really solid defense, and Vayu is gone. Sympathy has just said, I can snipe with May. Forget Widowmaker, I'll do it with May. And just sends him back to the drop ship, not letting him get anywhere on this map. But we do see the Winton kind of off on the side. Let's see what this monkey is going to be doing here. The callouts are going to be there, though.
Yeah, Kiriko is sitting here on the left side. It's Coffee Bean and Sewer on the Ana Kiriko. That can work out super hard, but they do need their ultimates to make things happen.
The Winston is leaping in, and that's going to be the flank coming out from Missouri West, but the rest of Maverick Esports have rotated back. Moon's teleport is going to be going down, but the Winston will not be lasting long. Blue is going to be taking out one, but the Genshi comes out and does take out Moon. So that will be a support, but you got to get through Foost if you're going to be winning out any fights. And it does look like Maverick Esports push out Missouri West one more time. Missouri West haven't even got that A point yet. This dive comp is just not working for them. They've got a little over 2 minutes left. And honestly, this is not a situation you want to be. Ooh, Foost, buddy.
In a little wild. Oh, no. Solo Monkey. My man's
monkey's
popped.
Going down.
Monkey is enraged. He's going wild. That's Marty going gorilla mode. Good God, Sympathy. You don't have to do Axel like that. But you got to make it happen here. The snowstorm has ready, and it is locked in. He can pop it at any point that he wants to.
That wall is disgusting. Cutting off the choke point from Missouri West, and they are running back again with their tails tucked behind their legs.
Man, I thought for sure Sympathy was going to drop the snowstorm, but no need. I using the beat drop Moon ready with the window Sympathy in blue. Ultimates are cooking here, Zojalix, Vayu, and Axel ready to go. DPS ultimates ready for Mississippi Western. They can make this happen right now. They only have a couple more chances left. Marty has to make it happen. Oh, what a negative grenade for Missouri. They find their way on the point, and what a counter ultimate from Maverick Esports. Fu staying alive. The window is popped. A little late here, but another grenade hitting from Sewer. Man, he has been word for word hitting the sleep dart. Has to stay alive. Moon is going to get dove on by Coffee Bean and his entire team. Maverick Esports getting just slaughtered out. Vayu taking the kills that he needs to move it through. And the pressure from the monkey himself, Winton, continues to go for it.
With 25 seconds left to go, Missouri West come out of nowhere and turn this game around. You know, we talk about so much about esports being a situation where the game's not over until it is over, and Missouri West have proven that today. When they could not find anything, they get one good jump in there, and everybody from Maverick Esports dies and continues to die as Boost does go down, and that's a team kill for Missouri West, and they have a foothold. They are making moves here and looking to strike back with a little bit over 2 minutes left to go. They got a long push, but we've seen what they can do in just a little bit of time. So if any team is going to be doing it, it's going to be Missouri West. But Maverick Esports are coming out on the counterattack. That monkey is back up in the air and gone. And this will be Blue continuing to start laying down more damage. Missouri West is going to be backing up. Going to be, as Maverick Esports collapses on that payload, Sympathy is going to be getting one. Blue is going to be taking down one as well. And it looks like Maverick Esports are going to start turning that payload around, because they're not going to let Missouri West go and get easily a victory here today.
They can't let that happen. And you know what, Socials, I got to talk about it. Back on that first point, and we didn't even have time to elaborate on it. Sewer from downtown dropping a huge anti-nade on everybody on Maverick Esports. So you know what that anti-nade does, right?
Nope.
All right, so that anti-nade, oh my God, Axel! Holy mercy, goes full swing, gets the triple kill.
3, and Sympathy goes down.
That's what these dive comps are all about here, Sojilix. That's
we
what they're all about.
Y'all need to slow down. We're trying to talk about the video game.
Sewer. So the anti-nade that Anna has, when the nade lands on teammates, it heals them for a good portion, a huge burst healing. But when it lands on an opponent, they become anti and they can't be healed.
Uh-oh, that's a monkey jumping right in there.
That's been Blue with the railgun. He has to pop it, trying to deal the damage.
Sympathy does get 2. The kill onto Axel is going to be huge, but Sympathy does go down. Foost is going to be picking up value. Ooh. Sewer is going to take down Blue takes down Marty, and I believe that's going to be Maverick Esports winning that one out. Only 30 seconds. Foost.
Oh, the body block.
Foost, you're so mean. You're so mean. You're so mean.
The body block, you can't do Sewer like that. What do you mean? That was gross. That was gross. I've done that before. I do that when I play Siege, but man, seeing it in another game, that is icky. That is icky.
Oh, 3 seconds left to go. This is where it comes down for Missouri West, but Sympathy is going to go down as the railgun does get popped. The overtime is draining. They got to get on that payload. They're managing to get one on there. Blue is going to be going down. Moon is down as well. This is an opportunity for Missouri West to keep this one alive as Maverick Esports get taken down, and Missouri West from the brink of defeat once again are keeping themselves alive, and they're going to be hitting that checkpoint. They get an extra minute and a half in the last second clutch up, and they are not stopping. That monkey is going right in on Sympathy, but Sewer is going to be going down. There's no support here to help keep this one alive, and so that's going to be a little bit scary now if you're Missouri West, especially since there are only one ult available, and it was the Ana. Boost is going to be spotting out that monkey. Going to have an opportunity here for a big ultimate if he does time it properly. Nothing to be seen of it yet, just some poke back and forth. Boost sticking around that half health. The Winston jumps in, and he's getting picked up and dropped down. The Maywall will be cutting off the rest of the team. They're not going to be able to get in there to support, but they do get through it quickly. They're continuing to push that payload. They've only got a little bit left to go, and Maverick Esports cannot find the kills. Missouri West are just staying alive. Moon will be dropping, but Marty will get traded away. Axel is going to be the one to go down. Boost has found value. This may be what Maverick Esports need here with 32 seconds left to go. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. Ham, you got to help me out here because my brain is absolutely baffled.
These guys keep going back and forth, back and forth. It has been an absolute slaughter fest in between. That fight started off so crazy. The big nano monkey, good use there from Missouri Western, starting that fight off really, really well. Foost using a little bit of crowd control to stop Marty from doing any sort of damage, but it was this 3-for-3, trade for trade. The Kitsune Rush is going out, and the Dragon Blade has been pulled. The beat has been dropped from every single team. Ultimate for ultimate, they're just going to go for it all. They have to, as overtime slowly ticks down. Missouri Western stays alive, but they get pushed off the point. The Maywall does everything for them with the crowd control. Maverick Esports stop them before they reach the final checkpoint. Very, very clean round. That was impressive. That's some good Overwatch.
That was the most chaotic fight I think we have ever witnessed throughout this entire season.
That's some good Overwatch right there.
I couldn't tell what was happening. Players were moving all over the place. Abilities getting dropped. Ultimates going flying. I mean, it was what was necessary. Missouri West had to get that point, had to get that payload there, so they had to blow everything. And in order to stay alive, Maverick Esports had to use everything. They had no other option. And now it goes through. Hi, Reinhardt. And that happens. And the one thing I think that was the decider for that is that Genji Dragon Blade found a teleporter. That was it.
It's huge. It's huge. When you're able to snuff out the Dragon Blade, it makes things so much easier to do with, because that does a lot. And when I mean a lot, you can two-shot a DPS.
Yeah.
And if you're nanoed, you one-shot DPSs. Nano Blade is the most disgusting combo in the game.
Yeah. It's nasty. And now we're going to be seeing Missouri West opting for a slightly different comp. They're still going to be they're switching out the Ana for a Zenyatta, and they're switching out the Genji for the Hanzo. So clearly, I think Axel has a type, and I'm kind of for it with the heroes that he's been picking up, between the bopping back and forth between the Genji and the Hanzo. But we've got a lot of game going on here. I seem to have lost game audio, but we're still cooking here. Let's see what's going to be happening here as Maverick Esports get a lot of damage out, looking to get on to that point. And this is going to be very back and forth. A teleporter is the first thing to fall in this fight. Never mind, make that sympathy, as he will be going down to the Hanzo bow and arrow. Maverick Esports are going to be retreating. They're not able to get onto that point despite the healing coming out from Moon. They just can't quite find what they need here.
There's a lot of AoE healing on the side of Maverick Esports, but man alive, we gotta talk about Axel just picking up kill after kill, knowing what he needs to do, and going for the targets that he has been looking for, dare I say. You know, when you go between the Shimada brothers, between Genji and Hanzo, both characters are disgusting in their own right and have such great potential in each comp. You know, and Zojalix, it's okay about game one. You're not used to seeing these dive comps. They play so much faster as the window is popped. Moon moving everything through. That is the... Oh my god, the immortality field has dropped everybody from dropping super low. It is Foost just passing away as he's using the ultimate Soar. Sympathy falls. Sympathy finds two. It is 4. It is 4 for 3. 3 for 4. Oh my gosh.
It's so back and forth. It's so unpredictable.
That's a wall!
That wall is so clutch. Marty stays alive. Blue is going to be trying to fight out that tank, but Blue backs up. That's another DPS, unfortunately, though. And Missouri West win this one out in another, just an absolute dirty scrap. Like, I don't know how else to describe these fights as just dirty. They're scrapping, and it has just been an absolute joy to be able to be here and watch. But Maverick Esports going to be coming back. The ultimate advantage is in favor of Missouri West, as Marty has the ultimate.
Oh no, the dragon!
Hanzo ult, the dragon comes out, gets some damage, but does not kill anybody. But Vayu is going to be following up, taking down Moon here. That's going to be support going down. Whoa. And Sympathy is going to be popping the Blizzard. That's going to be Sympathy and Foost taking down a couple of things. Blue is going to be going down shortly. The beat is dropped, and Foost is down as well with the railgun pop. Sympathy is going to be taking down Vayu. This is going back and forth, but Maverick Esports are the ones forced to retreat.
Do you think it might be time to switch on the dive comp here for Maverick Esports to stop the unrelenting defense that is Missouri Western right now?
They're running out of time. That's a minute to go, and they have to get 2 more ticks on this point. this is going to, honestly, this is going to be the fight. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen here. The railgun is available for blue, but the ultimate is, the immortality field does get popped on the side of Missouri West. That will be Marty going with the ultimate as well. Moon is going to be the one to fall. This is not looking good if you were Maverick Esports, and they're forced to back off again. They have to get in there, though, with 35 seconds left to go. Which team is going to be coming out here? Foos almost has the ultimate available. Maverick Esports are going to be gearing up for one final push here. Foos is going to be going in, dropping the wall. Nobody to go down here yet, but blue will be spotted out by Vayu, and a beautiful ult by Foos is going to be picking up some. That's going to be people dropping on all sides. 2 for 2. Eye goes down, and so does Axel. This fight just is staying so even, but down goes Vayu, and this might be exactly what Maverick Esports needed. It is Moon and Foos against Marty, and that will be Foos to get 2. And in the brink of overtime, Maverick Esports stay alive, and they're now escorting the payload. Holy cow, what a series.
I can't believe it right now, man. The games get tighter and tighter as each passing moment goes forward. Maverick Esports staying alive. You know, they had ultimates during that fight, and Missouri Western had nothing to contest with them. They used the ultimates, coordinated so perfectly, staying able to stay on the payload. It came down to Foos and Moon versus Marty. The 2 versus 1 came out on top of the side of Maverick Esports, as they just need to now move this payload up to the next checkpoint with a minute 50 left on the clock.
Look at this aim from Moon. The way he just flicks down, heals, and back up. It's just gorgeous. Oh man, the anti-nade comes, or no, not quite an anti-nade. I thought it was an anti-nade, but it does not. Axel is going to be falling on that Genji. Boost is going to be moving up, getting a lot of pressure up there. That's going to be Sewer going down, and this will be Maverick Esports keeping that payload moving, and the immortality field is going to be dropped by Moon here, and they still just, oh no, Boost stays alive, and Bayou is going to be going down. Marty will be down right after, and they're at that checkpoint. So at this point now, Maverick Esports, they've got more time to play with here than what Missouri West had on this payload section of this hybrid match. So let's see what they're going to be doing here, because this could mean a map victory if Maverick Esports are going to be able to get inside and secure that payload.
They just have to push the payload past the yellow marker that's located there on the screen for y'all at home. It's just moving it to that point. Ultimates are loaded here on the side of Maverick Esports. The window is blocked by Coffee Bean. The gravity force has been moved. Sympathy and Boost continue to let the damage go. The anti-nade is popped from Soar. Soar is going to fall to Sympathy. That's a lot of damage. The Dragon Blade comes out from Axel. He has to stay alive, but Moon picks him up. There's nobody left for Missouri Western. Maverick Esports has to stay alive here. They switched to ball. Marty on the ball pick.
Where's the ball
There
coming
he is.
from? The payload just has inches to go, and the beat is going to get dropped here, and that's going to be a lot of armor for Maverick Esports here as Coffee Bean tries to hold the line. Sympathy's trying to get a lot of damage off. The Tracer is out. The ball is out. Coffee Bean is down again. And that's going to be so much pain here on the side of Missouri West. Axel is going to be going down. Foos is pulling out the Doom Fist. And that's going to be Marty going down. And Maverick Esports turn it around. And they take map number 2. And once again, the most chaotic fight we have seen in this entire season of Overwatch. I am losing my marbles, Ham. It just is all over the place.
That was nasty at every single point of the match. It did not matter. We still have one more map to go there, chat room. It's Flashpoint. But dude, Eichenwald, I cannot tell y'all enough. That was crazy at every point of the game. It doesn't matter. Moon playing so effective on the Baptiste. Just chilling on the Lucio, using the AoE healing. That's all he needed to do. Just sit back, deal DPS, do healing, speed boost when you need to. Foos on the Sigma. My man is posted up. Dare I say.
Wow, that was quite the light skin stare you had there. That was, whoo. Somebody screenshot this. That needs to be an emote I don't know what you call that, but I mean, look at that. That's the thing of beauty right there.
Posted up. But, I got to give it to Marty. I got to give it to Marty for Missouri Western. Using his entire... Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Posted up on the Winston, on the ball pick. The amount of adaptation between that entire round was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Final seconds, final words, final magazine? I don't even know. I have no words to even describe it, man. It is just so good. That was classic Overwatch at its finest.
It was such a great match to be able to see just how these players are coming together and doing some just incredible work here. You can tell that both teams want this win, and right now it is Maverick Esports up on that 2-0. But as we get ready for map number 3, we're going to go to a quick little break, give Ham and I a little bit of time to breathe, drink some Rockstar, refresh a little bit, give you guys some time to grab another Rockstar, because we all know y'all need one before we finish up this match. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back here in just a little bit.
We're students at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.
Sports without the physical activity, that's kind of how I explain it.
It's just like regular sports, but behind a computer.
I love the idea of esports. I think this has potential to grow and to engage a lot of students.
Gaming with my parents, it did not go over well in the beginning. They saw it more as a distraction from school or from actual sports. It wasn't really until this Mankato esports program came up that they were like, oh wow, this is an actual official thing that schools do. They kind of decided like, okay, let's take this seriously, let's support them.
We would hope every student find something that they are passionate about, that will engage them, put them in community with other students, and let them do things that help them create what it is they want to have for their education.
What's up, chat room? We're chilling. We're vibing. We got more Rockstar. We're hanging out. We talked about League of Legends.
Yep, we did talk about League of Legends, which is coming up actually right after this. So you guys definitely want to be sticking around because we could still be in here for 3 more maps. So we at least have 1 more map here to go as we get loaded into Flashpoint here. We are going to be playing in Servasa, another absolutely gorgeous map here. But definitely stick around because we have League of Legends versus St. Clair University coming up right after this. I'm going to be staying on the mic. I don't know. Are you staying?
I have no idea where I'm going to be. I'll be somewhere. Maybe here, maybe there, maybe everywhere.
Ooh.
Who knows? But we're going on to Servasa.
Let's get that game up there because it's a pretty map. We've got Boost, Sympathy, Blue, Eye, and Moon running. Big shocker, the same exact composition. We've got Sympathy on the May, Blue on the Sojourn. We've got Eye on the Lucio, Moon on the BAP. I don't even know the name of Blue's hero. I really should.
That's Sigma.
Sigma. Yep, we've said it multiple times. Do I remember? No. But we're playing Flashpoint, which is a pretty hype game mode. I actually do really like it. Excited to see what the team's going to be pulling out here. The objective will be unlocking in 30 seconds here. Boost is going to be giving us a little bit of a hello, and then we are going to be getting hype here. So let's get excited as the teams are ready to go, getting up onto that first point. We've got a lot of railings getting destroyed, and Boost is going to be poking out a lot. Blue is instantly taken out, though. He is gone. And that is going to be Missouri West getting early control here. Moon is going to be going down. Eye is going to be going down. Sympathy is going to be going down because Axel is just unstoppable. And I think Foost waved goodbye before he died.
He's like, bye. I'm out of here as he gets taken down. Blue on the Genji now. A solid pick to counteract the Junker Queen along with the Kiriko as well. Good stuff. Good idea.
Tracer as well. Foost is going to be pulling out the Junker Queen. And Moon will be swapping over to the Kiriko. So the only difference in comps here is you still have the Sojourn on Sympathy, but instead they have the Tracer on the side of Missouri West, and Sympathy is going to be taking down Stewart. This is going to be a very different scenario here as we're starting out. Axel is going to be the one to go down. Coffee Bean is down right before. I will be finally traded away for something for Missouri West, but Marty goes down, and Maverick Esports, they're like, all right, that didn't work in the first fight. We're changing things up, and now they are in control of this flashpoint. They're going to start shutting them down, not letting them get back onto that point here, as they're looking for some quite long shots. Sympathy gets a lot of damage on him, but does stay alive here. They're going to get the pokes going, and let's see which team is going to be coming out on top here in this section for this first flashpoint.
You know, that point is already working through a lot of points for both teams, by the way. 40% down tacked in, almost 70% there. The Plasma Bomb gets taken down. Tool is able to take down I as Marty, and that is actually a player switch on the side of Missouri Western. We no longer see Vayu switched out for Tool. Seeing
I
their
didn't
good
even like put that
substitution.
together. Yeah, they subbed. Interesting. All right. As now Missouri West have got control of the flashpoint again, and a very nice percentage for Maverick Esports here as they get ready to counterattack. And Sympathy does have the railgun available, and he will be popping it. He's going to be getting a lot of damage up, but not quite able to get a kill here just yet. Unfortunately, doesn't find anything. Instead, Axel will be reflecting the railgun back onto Sympathy to take him out, but Coffee Bean is going to be going down. Boost is in. The control is there for Maverick Esports. I is going to be going down, but that's still a lot of members of Maverick Esports that still need to stay alive. Moon is going to be going down here. Blue is going to be staying alive. Boost does go down, and we will be into overtime, and it looks like Missouri West are going to be winning this one out, but it's still...
It's in overtime.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think Maverick Esports have decided to relinquish control and to get ready for the next point. And honestly, very hard-fought point between both teams. It was a great way to start out this match.
It really is. You know, we love to see these really close games, and it could just be even closer here. This flashpoint started off in the super favor of Missouri Western. So, as we go deeper and dive into this second flashpoint, let's see if Maverick Esports can make the adjustments needed to take care of Missouri Western. As the blade is ready, they could go for a big dive here, and he's gonna go for it. He's looking for somebody. He has to go for the immortality. Coffee Bean falls. He's looking for two. Can't quite pick it up, but Sympathy is there. Moon falls to Axel. Boost taking down Marty, and it seems as though it's Maverick Esports yet again in a team kill. A beautiful adaptation.
A great adaptation, great way to change things around, and I still can drop the beat when he is ready. So the rest of Maverick Esports are going to be prepping for the defense here, trying to hold on to this point. Obviously, you lose 1 point, you don't want to lose any more. So let's see what Maverick Esports is going to be cooking up here. The beat is ready to be dropped whenever I feels it's necessary, but Marty and Tool both have ultimates available. So it's going to come down. Probably going to be used as a counter ult, and that will be Tool dropping their ultimate. Does not find anything to beat. It's going to be dropped as Marty will be dropping their ultimate as well, but Marty does fall and doesn't find anything. I will be booping Sewer off the map and does take down Tool as well, and Maverick Esports are not letting Missouri West take anything. Axel does have the Dragon Blade, but he doesn't have a team to follow up with it, so we will not be seeing that Dragon Blade out here tonight.
Kitsune Rush available here for Moon, and it is just going to continue to be as it is here. So more ultimates are cooking up, and Maverick Esports looking to claim this second flashpoint. So more rotations go through. The Dragon Blade is popped here for Axel. Does have a team behind him this time. Goes the Kitsune Rush. Popped from Moon. They're staying alive. Tool being able to take down Sympathy as more bodies continue to drop. It is all Tool right now in the driver's seat. Blue looking to make anything happen. Tool actually falling off the ledge. Can't stay alive. It is right now Missouri Western all in it right now. Boost does have the tornado to pop. He's going to go for it. The anti-healing is out. He has to stay alive. Sympathy making that rotation back over. Going for the little mini kit. It's going to be tough here, Zojlix. He might just get moved off the stage, but it is all Missouri Western as he jumps off the stage, saying goodbye. I don't need to worry about y'all anymore.
And honestly, a pretty solid defense. They managed to stall for a lot of time there. And I got to give credit to Foost on that. He stayed alive for long. Unfortunately, just not quite long enough to stay in there. But we'll see what he's going to be cooking up here as the rest of Maverick Esports get ready. They have the time to go in and get another solid push. The railgun is available. Sympathy is going to be popping in. He's going to start getting those shots off. This is going to be very dangerous for Missouri West. And Axel will be taken down. That man just keeps getting kills. The beat does get dropped for Missouri West. A beautiful counter beat, and that's a team kill for Missouri West.
Wow.
That did not go how I expected that to go at all.
It was looking for the side of Maverick Esports, but nothing came up for it. Nothing was there. Nobody home. Sympathy missing a good majority of the shots on the railgun, and that is super unfortunate. They got to boost it now. Blue, the Dragon Blade has to be popped. No, Beat is able to be there. Blue staying alive with the reflecting, but Marty slapping them away. Axel and Boost.
That's a lot of trades.
A lot of things going down here right now. It is all Maverick Esports. Marty taking down Moon. That is both healers taken out. The ante goes out. Boost staying alive.
It's a battle of the tanks. It's a battle of the tanks, and Boost is not going to be winning this one out, unfortunately. Missouri West went out that second point. Again, from the brink of nothing, they come back and take it all.
It is a battle of the wits here for y'all out there in the chat. If y'all are out there and y'all can hear us, let us know. Please, are y'all enjoying these games? Because I know we are here at the commentator booth.
Oh, it's been an absolute joy to be here. Love being in the studio every single day that I can be to support the team of Maverick Esports. And I'm excited to see what they're going to be cooking up here in this next fight. Getting ready for this next flashpoint. Blue is getting a lot of damage out, but Axel does take down Sympathy. Sympathy just unfortunately is not able to stay in there long enough, as Axel will be taking out Blue. Moon is going to be going down, and Missouri West are off to a great start here. They're getting more and more kills, and Maverick Esports just can't find anything.
Time and time again, Maverick Esports just keeps getting shut down. They're having a hard time dealing with Tool, just absolutely obliterating the back line here. I and Moon, they have nobody to cover that Jiminy Christmas coffee bean.
What? What?
Kiriko left click. Kiriko left click.
They just gone.
You dying 2 hits. Just like that, by the way.
But it's a support. You're
support character, yeah.
What? Supports don't do that.
Yeah, projectile. Oh, the Kitsune Rush gets popped from Moon. I still has the beat drop. They have to chase it down, to the Dragon Blade is popped. Axel over Sympathy right now. They have to get some anti-healing. They gotta move through. This momentum just needs to be shifted. He's gonna go. That is huge. That's 3 for Maverick Esports on the anti-Barty, just destroying everybody on Maverick Esports. My man is popping off. And the beat drop from Sewer. I needs to stay alive. It has to drop a beat, has to do something. They're just looking at him. No way. What happened? This is a whole different team.
Honestly, they have turned they're looking for the reverse sweep. They're looking for it. They just cleanly, MWSU just cleaned house in map number 3. They're not going quietly into that good night. We're going to map number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is not over.
We're not done yet. No clean sweeps here today there, chat room. This is something that we're not used to seeing. We're used to seeing, all right, cool, quick 3-0, done. See you later. We're out. We're gone. Goodbye. See ya. Stream done.
And now, here we are. And we're going into map number 4, and to be honest, I'm speechless. Because that whole time in maps 1 and 2, it was very obvious that Maverick Esports were doing what needed to be done. They were finding what was necessary to win it out. And now, MWSU has just said, no. We're not done.
A little bit of the finger wag. They're like, no. No, we're not done yet.
No. We're going to play.
I didn't hear the bell.
Yeah.
I didn't hear no damn bell. Nah, MNSU has to find the rhythm to take down Missouri Western. Missouri Western, though, with Tool replacing Vayu, an interesting substitution there. Now, one thing about Overwatch there, Zojalix, is that you do have a large roster to work with. you can sub in other players and other teammates. So what they did, they subbed out Vayu for Tool, and Tool really turning the team around the side of Missouri Western. They just continue to pop it over and over and over. He is playing those really like skill-capped heroes. You know, you got Tracer, you have Genji. Like those characters are not easy to play, and Tool coming out on top, really changing the pace of what Missouri Western has been putting on the table so far.
And now we get ready for map number 4. We're going to get into Push with Esperanza as our map here, which is going to be a great time to see here. Push is such an interesting map here, and it's very exciting to see kind of what the teams are going to be putting in. We got another substitution coming out here on the side of MWSU. Axel is going to be subbed out for Vayu. So Vayu will be coming back into the fray and back loading up again, which honestly, I don't know if I agree with that decision from MWSU. Axel has been so prominent and he's just been slaying everybody.
He's been good. He's been doing what he needs to do.
And maybe Push is just something that they don't want. Maybe Tool and Axel don't vibe the best. So they got to get ready, try something new. Maybe Tool and Vayu might know what needs to be done. I'm sorry, this is complete and total like brain moment, but I just noticed there's ducks on the cameras.
I love ducks.
I never noticed that there were ducks on the camera until now. All right. Anyway, back to Overwatch. As we get ready for game number 4, for those who aren't familiar with this game mode, it is known as Push. It is basically kind of like described as like a reverse tug of war. So let's get into the map here as we've got 22 seconds until we are going in here. But you'll see up in that top middle, you see our beautiful robot. I don't even know if that robot has a name. He really should. But basically, the teams are going to be fighting for control of this robot. And if you have control, he is going to start pushing a barrier towards the other side of the map. If that gets pushed all the way, then you win. Or when time runs out, whichever team is farther along, they will be the one winning. So it's kind of like a reverse tug of war. It is a very unique game mode for Overwatch, and I am very excited to see it.
Oh, I understand Missouri Western's play. Running a potential double hit scan with the Soldier 76 along with the Soldier. Interesting mix on the side of Missouri Western, but Maverick is staying on something they're comfortable with. The real North Sector is the space between your ears. So in order to show that he's break up a little bit of the terrain. Don't want to worry about it. It is going to be scary when you got that hit scan. That is cool. Being able to rotate as fast as he is able to. Soldier, a key hero, especially on a team such as the one who's Missouri Western has drafted so much.
What you're seeing here too is one of the things I love with shot at. And oh, never mind, no shouting out happening today because Moon is going to be the one to go down. Sympathy will be down shortly afterwards, and Missouri West are starting to make moves here. They're looking for the reverse sweep here. It's going to be a lot, and that's going to be the robot will be stopping, and Missouri West are going to try and just take out Maverick Esports, not even give them any opportunity here for any sort of advancement. But now Missouri West have things moving. Moon is staying alive here, but Maverick Esports cannot find what they need to get inside. Get some hope, trying to do more and more damage. Marty will be picking up the jumper, and May is getting a lot of damage out here. Maverick Esports are kind of funneled in, and Blue and Moon are taken down as well. And that's going to be Sympathy having to go frozen, but does go down. Eye goes down. Moose is the lone survivor, and as I say that, that's a team kill. And Missouri West, they're looking to not only to just steal the broom right out of Maverick Esports' hands, flip it upside down, and show them what a reverse sweep can do.
They look like a whole different team. So with Tool and Vayu there, and it's going to Tool right now. Man has been popping off. He has made this team go from making it happen here. The windows are popped. Both ultimate used here. The beat drops from Sewer. Coffee still alive. The Immortality comes out, but they run out of it just in case. We hit a little bit of a spectator error. Well, that is all right. As the Blues continue to go and push for the second checkpoint pop here. And they just continue this unrelenting pressure. Marty on the Junker Queen is a whole other beast.
Missouri West is just absolutely unstoppable. Maverick Esports are just completely collapsing. All momentum that they had is just gone. And Missouri West are not going to let Maverick Esports win this one if they can help it. They're going to push this into a map 5, literally push this into a map 5 as best as they possibly can. But Blue is going to be jumping up here with that soldier, trying to do something here. Maverick Esports is kind of starting to get that robot back just a little bit, but they got a long ways to go here. Bayou is going to get some damage off the railgun, but doesn't get a kill though. But Sympathy and I are both taken down. And that's once again Missouri West just finding the kills, winning the fight, and just taking over.
It has been unstoppable for them. Marty and Cool continue to run an absolute different ship for Missouri Western. They are unstoppable. They have been able to do once Marty switched to the Junker Queen. It has been a whole different ballgame. We might need to see a little bit of APQ on the side of Maverick Esports. I don't want to do it because they switch on the map too. But he's just so comfortable on him. Is it like, do you think it's really worth it to make that switch?
You know, at this point, you have to think everything has been falling apart a lot. You haven't been able to get what you need, and now some sort of change has to happen. Whether that's getting Moon off the bat. Oh wait, Maverick Esports, they won. They won a fight.
Good to see you.
That switched
What
around.
happened? What happened?
What? I'm so confused. I thought they were just poking. Now suddenly Maverick Esports are moving that robot.
Wait, we see it here. Look, Socialix Sympathy making the switch over to Soldier 76 as we have been
With that
centralized.
ultimate. And Sewer is going to be dropping the beat, and that will be Tool is going to be getting taken down. Blue is staying, doing some work. Sympathy does get traded away by Marty. Sewer is going to be going down. That kill onto that Lucio is going to be absolutely massive. Bayou will be going down and traded away for Blue shortly afterwards. And this is going to be trade for trade. This game is going to be a bloody one. And Moon is just popping off. Switching off of that bat piece was a terrible idea. He heard us in the booth because he is going to make us eat those words as Booth takes down Marty and Maverick. Esports find what they need, and they are turning this around. They're not going to go quietly into map number 5. If we're going to see a map number 5, it is going to be with Maverick Esports walking out bloody, sweaty, and ready to go.
God dang. It is the switch to Soldier from Sympathy. It has been leaked. What a character
Sympathy has
switch.
already taken down Bayou. Just, you know, to throw that out there again.
The railgun now accidentally popped out of Blue. We're not going to talk about it. A
Let's
potential
get back to
misclick no
basics.
ultimate on the side of Blue,
Not
but
so fast.
the visor is ready for Sympathy. That's the key, right? You have window visor, the combo between Sympathy and Moon, and a lot of crouch control from if you're able to use the gravity well along with the window has been popped, and oh my days, Sympathy gets absolutely obliterated. They heard it.
Moon does go down. I not going to be dropping that beat because Moose is going to be going down. I is going to be the sole survivor here, and Missouri West turn this one around. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go. And this has turned into a very strong back and forth here.
And it's a good back and forth. It's been a back and forth all set long here, Socialist, and they continue to make this happen. Sympathy trying to get off a little bit of pot shots here onto the right side as they're going to funnel over here to the right side of the bridge, which I kind of disagree with because that is a lot of damage. Marty can go in with a big ultimate. That is so much hand-dealing. Oh, wait a
But
minute.
it doesn't matter. I with the clutch beat drop, though, Sympathy is able to take out Coffee Bean, and that's going to be the Kiriko gone. That's going to be the Lucio gone. And Maverick Esports have turned it around. The robot doesn't even get back to start pushing again as Missouri West are drawn back. Boost has that gravity well available, and Moon has the immortality field. And You know, I love just, like, one of the things I love about esports is you can see so much more when the players decide to be a little silly.
Oh, right. Absolutely.
You know, waving hello, doing some really dorky things. Like, I think about last semester when I think it was Toasty killed one of his teammates while he was defusing the bomb. Just because why not?
That was about funny.
And now we've got a huge gravity well getting popped by Foos, but Moon is going to be taken down by the tactical visor from Tool, and Tool will be falling shortly afterwards. A one-for-one trade here as I goes down, but traded for Marty. This is going to be Sympathy then getting taken down as well. This fight is so back and forth, but finally Missouri West find what they need, and they take down Foos and Blue and start moving that robot back to the other side.
In his quick time and time again, waiting for their teammates to make this rotation fast. What a fight that keeps happening time and time again. Ultimates are out. Team kill goes through. We finally get the sound cue for it. That was interesting. Close to the visor. Moon ready. Blue with the railgun at the ready yet again. Bayou and Coffee Bean ready. That is the Kitsune Rush along with the railgun ready for the side of Missouri West. And Sympathy take down Bayou.
That's a huge kill. But Bruce does fall shortly afterwards. Blue does have that railgun available. A disgusting snipe there. Blue is just mechanically on another level.
Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen, Blue ready to go. They gotta use the speed. Now they'll go back to Lucio speed. Actually affects the robot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make some progress.
Did not know that.
Alright, so now Maverick Esports has to. And when I mean have to, they only have a minute left. 10 minutes, and it was gone. So like we thought about it. The Kitsune Rush now. Blue's gonna fall about half HP as he sneaks behind. Oh, into one headshot. He just needs to find one more. He has to have these pot shots ready to go. And nobody was home. The wall comes out. No. One. Oh, wow.
By Sewer, but Sympathy falls as well, is off the side of the map. Blue is going to be traded away with the railgun. That's not going to spell disaster for Maverick Esports, as Boost is going to be going down. I will be going down, and that's a team kill for Missouri West, and that might be it. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get back on that robot in time. 10 seconds to go, and Sympathy is going to maybe look for the miracle play here. I is going to be there with the speed boost. 2 seconds in. I is in there. He's going to be looking to bring it overtime. Overtime has been popped, and the rest of Maverick Esports have to find something, but I is already down. Wait a minute. Boost is on, and that Doom Fist, and that could be huge, and Sewer is going to be going down. Boost is still alive. Bayou will be getting dropped here. Nobody has been dropped from Maverick Esports. This could be massive. Sympathy is actually down, so I spoke a little too soon. Boost is going to be going down. I is going to be getting back. Tracer. Maverick Esports are still moving that one around. Sympathy is going to be dropping over to the Tracer. I will be taken down by the tactical visor from Tool. This is just not stopping. They are still fighting this one out. Maverick Esports are still pushing that robot exactly where they wanted, but Sympathy goes down, and MWSU are bringing this to a map number 5. They are looking for the reverse sweep, and they are going to have a crazy set of Overwatch games. My stomach hurts. I thought I wasn't going to have this again after the grand finals of Call of Duty at the LAN, but here we are. Playoffs is here. Esports is here.
We have one map left, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be my favorite. I know I say Nepal's my favorite. I say Aikenwald's my favorite. But this new map brought in with Overwatch 2 called Circuit Royale. A different kind of, it's just a simple, easy payload map. Get it to the checkpoint, move it through. You don't need to worry about it. It is Circuit Royale, ladies and gentlemen. The final one, what's it going to come down to? Maverick Esports tries to push it all the way, or MSW make it happen here in Game 5 with the reverse sweep? We have no idea because these teams are so evenly matched.
They really are.
What more can I say, chat room?
It just has been so back and forth. Both teams have been so on point in so many areas, and the other team has followed through and been like, oh, you think you're on point? No. We're on point. You're going down, and now here we are with the map number 5, and I have no idea where this could go. By the by the end of map number 2, I was like, okay, Maverick Esports have this. They've won the first 2 maps. And then MWSU decided, no, you don't got this. We're coming back. Excuse me. We're
Bless
coming
you.
back to play. And they came back and they destroyed in map number 3. Map number 4 was actually a lot more even than it
Yeah,
started out
it
to
really
be.
was.
That really was a very close game. Came down to the absolute wire, and now here we are in a map number 5. A super great scenario to be a caster in because it's got a lot of energy, but I'm sure as the players, you are stressed. You don't want to start off your playoff run with a loss, and this could be something that Maverick Esports have to think about, or MWSU has to think about. The loser here goes down to the loser's bracket, and the winner here gets an extra padding of safety getting ready for round number 2. But at the same time, I was talking to, I believe it was Moon, and they were saying that whoever wins this game goes on to play the number 1 seed in their NACE bracket.
Ooh. See, that's tough. You know, you take round 1, moving into the first seed of the bracket. That's tough. It is a difficult decision and a difficult way to make that run happen. But we've seen miracles before. But as we get ready to jump into map number 5, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break. We're going to refuel, and recharge. Go take a bathroom break. Do what you need to do. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Maverick Esports here, Overwatch. We're going into map number 5 at Circuit Royale. This is where it all comes down here. One team is going to be moving on to round number 2, and the other team will be moving into the losers bracket. We're getting ready to get set up and get into the game here in Circuit Royale. This is actually my first map number 5 that I have casted in Overwatch, so I am excited. This is Escort. It's just going to be a happy little payload that's going to be pushed back and forth, and so let's see what we are going to be seeing these teams here pulling out. We actually, okay, just a quick little note, Maverick Esports are red now. They're not blue, they're red. So for you guys watching at home, this could throw you off a little bit. I know that it would have thrown me off if I didn't catch it now. So we're ready to go. And ooh, sympathy on the Hans. Whoa, what Maverick Esports are pulling it out.
Yep.
They're actually, we got a mirror comp. They've thought about this. This was lab.
This is lab.
Pumped.
This is lab. Circuit Royale, you have to play it in a certain kind of way. Widowmaker is huge on this map. Really long lanes, she's able to peek. Super good angles that she's able to hold. And Zenyatta is the pick.
Oh, yeah.
You have to pick Zenyatta on Circuit Royale. He is just built astronomically different on this stage. And they have to make it through. Sympathy and Blue running the double sniper, which just might be the way.
Sniper.
Towards the left side. Has been called towards the deep angles. And Blue, why you have to Blue staying in. Always as deep as he can. Oh, good sonar dart.
Oh my God! They're disgusting.
That almost tagged him.
Good solid players on both teams to need to stop them from taking showers. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Like, it's just ridiculous. And nobody's dying yet.
That's the best part about these comps. Nobody die. Wait a minute. We fly. Okay, we're chilling.
Nobody's dead yet. Nobody's dead yet. Well, Maverick, there it is. Stewart is going to be the first one to fall as Blue finds the shot. Oh, you're disgusting.
No.
Oh, no, not the jump shot. Not the grapple hook shot. Okay.
Looking for one more.
And Maverick Esports strike first. Start moving that payload, and they're going to be hitting that onto checkpoint number 1. But Blue. Oh no!
Please don't do it. Okay.
Oh my God!
Please don't. I asked politely.
Like we want it because the highlights are there, but like,
oh! He's just so clean with it. He didn't pick one more. Blue getting pick after pick, and that's the best part about these sniper comps. You die in one shot. And that's just the way it is. It's good picks from Blue to start off this game.
Blue's getting a lot of damage, but the healing is there. And Blue did it again. Bayou's done. And now Jewel is dead. Maverick Esports, they're looking completely different than they were from map 3 and 4. They're just not stopping here. This payload has not stopped since the go. And Blue is just not stopping with this damage. This visor is available for the Widowmaker as well. So this is going to be huge. If you find anything with the ultimate, but Hardy is going to be finding something, and this actually is going to be huge. As Timothy goes down, Eye goes down, Moon goes down. Blue is the one to stay alive, and Missouri West finally find a break as Maverick Esports were just tearing through them for so long.
Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen, they have to push this payload back now.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, hell. Okay. Each time I see it, I get a little antsy.
Blue's so cheeky with it. It just...
You must like having me
It's got the hook. Coming up. For the shot. Up in the air. High. There. Starting to respect the Widow.
Oh, there it is. That's the two that they needed.
Yeah, that's Jewel and Poppy being down, and that payload is moving again. Oh my God. Stewart is down. Oh my, it's just a massacre. I don't even know what else to say. Like, we could be talking about this, but like, Maverick Esports are just rolling right now.
Assembled alternatively, if you will, there Zojulix, and it continues.
Did you say built different in a different style?
I did.
Okay.
I
you
did.
Oh, Blue, what are you doing?
He's playing this off angle on the payload really well. Just kind of snaking in between back and forth. Sympathy, if you win this sniper battle, we're gonna have a chance.
Oh, no,
Wait a minute!
That was That wasn't even Sympathy. That was the support.
All right, I see what you're putting down.
This team.
Window pop, you're removed.
Oh no, that's teleporter. Okay. Oh god, there goes. Blue takes down Sewer. And Maverick Esports just aren't stopping. I mean, they're just constantly pushing. The dragon comes out. Does not find.
Oh, there it is.
And finally, the sniper battle ends with Blue getting back for the first time this round. And Marty is going to be sent back as well. Sympathy is going to be going down. Moon is getting a lot of damage onto Moon. They're not Moon is on the main team, onto Sewer. I don't know what's going on anymore. So many things are happening that it is just absolute chaos here. But Maverick Esports are going to be forced to retreat here. With 3 minutes left to go, Maverick Esports do not have far to place this payload to get the maximum amount of points secured. They're off to a great start.
Just a couple more is all they need. The visor popped here for Body, and that is a support switch we see out for Missouri Western. The other support, I can't remember her name for the life of me, but she is definitely really good at this. And great TPS so far. Staying alive and just hit it right now.
Going in the face of Missouri West, and that's going to be Sympathy showing up, getting a lot of damage though, and it's going to be forced to kind of play around the corner, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team is there. Blue is going to take out some teleporters, and Blue is just going to do what Blue has been doing this.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Blue! What the heck?
What the hell? That's not even fair, dude. What a shot.
Is going to take down Sympathy, and I will be taking down Coffee. This Zenyatta is turned into a DPS, and that's going to be Stewart getting a double kill. Blue takes themselves out, and I think Missouri Western is going to be coming out on top on this one. So the payload still does not quite find those last few meters, but I mean, Blue, you're disgusting.
He's been taking down the sniper battle between Blue and Bayou has been so painful for this set. And as long as Bayou stays out of the fight and Blue continues to pick him off, the DPS for them slowly dies down. They haven't been able to
No
find
one
that
can
rhythm.
hide from my
The wall
sight.
hack has been initiated. It's the character, it's in the character chat room. It's okay.
Getting a lot of damage out here. The gravity well will pick up that Sigma and drop him onto the ground. Stewart is going to be going down. Coffee Break will be going down with a beautiful Hanzo ult. And Bayou will be taking down Blue, but Marty and Pool will be going down. Missouri West are falling apart, and Maverick Esports push it in there to take round number 1 with all 3 points on the board. With 50 seconds remaining, Missouri West have to do the same thing in order to win this one. Maverick Esports have put themselves in a great position to win map number 5. Now, if they can just do what they did, but on defense, they got this one in the bag.
See, that's what I'm hoping for, but from what we've seen through 5 games here, Zojulix, is that they are not going to go down without a fight. So, you know what, I'm going to make this call right now. We're going to go into overtime. We're going to go into overtime. It's going to go into an extra stage. It's definitely going to go past it.
Always looking sharp, brother.
I will call that right now.
My arrows
You know,
will never
I think
dull.
you're right.
As long as my
Normally, I
will
don't want to play
stands
devil's
strong.
advocate and say it might
I
not.
meant your hair.
I like
I
that.
think I'm going to,
Hello there.
even though I don't necessarily believe myself, but here's why.
Tell me,
The
lay it down.
delta
It's
M
just
of a
too
given
disgusting
ray
right now.
Q is
The snipes on the
approximately
Widowmaker is not only keeping
the
Bayou
formula
out of the game,
escapes me.
but is making him entire team have to respect that Widowmaker.
Yes.
And if MWSU doesn't respect the Widow, they're just going to keep picking them off one by one. The damage is going to be gone. The healing is going to be gone. The only person who really doesn't need to be afraid of that Widow is Marty. But even still, Widow hurts a tank. May not necessarily one-shot, but it certainly hurts.
She hurts a lot. The single target headshot damage is a key. Target. The wall. Not at that headshot level. Doesn't see it though. Can't find it. Moving home. The speed boost over.
There's just so much movement here. Oh no! Vayu is going to be the one winning that one out. That's going to be huge for Missouri West. They're pushing this payload, and without Blue in the fight, it's going to be a scary situation. Sympathy is going to be taking a lot of damage. Is not able to get some healing, but Cool will be the one to go down, and Sympathy gets more damage off with this Hanzo. And let's see what's going to be happening here, and because honestly, I am on the edge of my seat in this game. It is game number 5, and I cannot tell you what's going to be happening here. But Marty is going to be taking a lot of damage, but does stay alive. Blue is back and is going to be out for blood.
He was looking for it. He couldn't quite connect that shot. Has to go back here, and he's got the form of harmony on his game.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Analyze the Missouri Western has so much momentum right now.
Oh no, Bruce is down. Maverick Esports are without a tank.
No tank window is available. Sonar Vayu over Blue yet again. So Vayu has picked up the rhythm.
You have 4 ultimates available on the side of Missouri West. That's going to be the visor getting popped by Vayu, and that's going to be Boost, Sympathy are all going down, and Missouri West are looking to do what they need to get done as I goes down, and that payload is moving. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, and Missouri West are not stopping this push.
It continues to be this way, Zojalix. I need more Rockstar in my system, or I just need to breathe more. One of the good.
Bye, Sympathy. You're gone. You don't get to play the video game right now. Sorry. Boost is down as well. This is something that has been huge for Missouri West in this round. Boost has not been able to be as active in this game, and that is showing up to be a struggle for Maverick Esports. We've talked about it so many times. Boost is just an absolute animal, and if he's not able to get in on those fights, then it's just not going to work out. Sympathy is off the Hanzo now, on to that Sojourn, and that's going to be 2 ultimates available on the side of Maverick Esports. I will be popping the ultimate. Boost is also going to be popping the Gravity Well. Nothing to be seen of any of these yet, but that's going to be a lot of damage happening over onto that blue side. Blue is going to be the one to go down. The Dragon will be coming out from Tool. Doesn't find anything, just kidding. It found Eyes, and that's going to still be a lot of damage coming out here. Boost is going to be getting so much damage off, but is not quite able to finish anybody off. Sympathy is going to be the one to go down. Boost goes down, and Missouri West are still in it. They have pushed to that second checkpoint, and I think we are going to be seeing some overtime. They have so much time to play with here, and Maverick Esports just cannot find what they need to get in on this match.
4 minutes left on the clock. If you're Maverick Esports, what you have to do to make that adjustment, Vayu said, hold the phone there, champ. You may have torn me down in that attack round, but let me just do the same really quick.
Hello there.
Wow. Oh, shot out to Vayu.
My God. The visor is popped. And Boost is going to be doing a lot of damage here, but might not be able to be sticking around on this one because it's a lot of damage as the rest of Missouri West is there. He's going to be sunstruck. Sympathy is down again, and Boost is going to be stunned, but is still alive, and it's going to be looking to finish off Marty, and he's got it. Gonna be looking for two, but unfortunately, Tool is gonna be winning this one out. Blue trying to get some damage off, but just cannot find the shots. And this is going to be the push to end it all. And Moon keeps everybody alive. And Sewer is going to be the one to go down. And Sympathy uses the railgun, is going to be pushing forward. Sympathy is going to clutch up where it matters. Takes down Tool. Blue finds Bayou. And Missouri West are pushed out with 3 minutes left to go. Maverick Esports stay alive. But honestly, Missouri West has way too much time to play with here.
3 minutes left on the clock. Blue has been trying. He's been trying this round, but it's been really difficult. Bayou just has the angle advantage, has been continuing to be
Collapsing the barrier.
advantage. Rocket gets thrown. Blue over Bayou. He's found the rhythm he wants. He takes down the game turret. Does what they need. Blue's just kind of taking some pot shots here. Not in the story. Waiting to 12 seconds or so. This might just be a play.
Russian is going to be continuing to push Missouri West back high. It's going to be looking to sneak up there. This is not a good spot for that Zenyatta. You don't want to be over pushing here, but they will be staying alive. 3 ultimates are available on both sides here. And Blue is going to be looking for some shots, get some damage off, but Bayou will be taking out Sympathy. Blue goes down again, and Marty will be the one to follow here, though. That could be huge. Bayou is going to be taking a lot of damage. Forced to retreat out. Maverick Esports are holding the line here. The only ultimate available on the side of Maverick Esports is the one from I. The payload is starting to make some moves here. Blue gets a lot of damage off, but nobody will be going down yet. Blue is going to be back in. Sympathy is back in. The visor is popped by Bayou. There's still 3 more ultimates available on the side of Missouri West, and I is the only one with the ultimate available here. Blue is trying to keep poking. A minute and 30 left to go, and this is just not stopping. Missouri West is popping in there. Marty is up in the front line, but he is gone. The Dragon will be coming out, getting a lot of damage. Actually, no, never mind. The Dragon's fine. Nothing for Missouri West, but it does push Maverick Esports out enough. The Graviton well will be coming out. Sympathy will be going down. Moon will be going down shortly afterwards. Boost is back in on the Doom Fist, and Coffee Bean will be dropping from I. Missouri West are looking to put this one away, but Boost is there. He will not be going quietly. He's moving all over the place, but Boost does go down. Missouri West are still trying. Sympathy does get dropped again, and Missouri West get in. Round 2 is completed, and we're going into overtime. Exactly how you predicted it, Ham. This is where it all matters. One more round. Who will win? Will it be Missouri West, Griffin Esports, or will it be Minnesota State University Mankato in one more round?
One more round is all it takes here, ladies and gentlemen, and they, thems alike. It has been an absolute tear of a series so far, and it is only as poetic as it can get as we dwindle our way to the last few rounds. Now, last overtime rules now apply. You have 1 minute left to push the payload. After that minute is up, you're no longer on it. That is it. That is the round. Get it as far as
Do you know what happened to the last man I trusted?
You know what? That's fine. Offense as they're going to get their first attempt to push the payload as far as they can. From what we saw, they got it up to the second checkpoint without it stopping.
Brave of you to show your face after what happened
But
in Monte Cristi.
we saw out from the side of Missouri West, they are a force to be reckoned with. It cannot be any closer than this.
No, you could not ask for a closer game of Overwatch. And what a start to the playoffs run for Maverick Esports. I'm sure this isn't necessarily the kind of thing they want to have happen, because you don't want to have your first round of playoffs be just absolutely terrifying, because you don't know what could happen then after that. But at the same time, they're showing that they're ready and they're willing to fight this one out to be the champions here, and they are looking for it. The healing turret is going to be going down as Sympathy does get it destroyed. Sympathy getting that cover fire, but Bayou says, bye-bye, you're gone. And Blue's going to be responding, but Bayou actually takes down Moon, and Sewer will be taking down Boost, and Maverick Esports are all down. This is not good for this overtime, because that's not a far payload at all in those 40 seconds in that minute. But they have to wait for the rest of the team as they've got 14 seconds and they've only pushed in 30 meters. Let's see what Maverick Esports can do here. There's only 10 seconds left. They've got to get onto that payload and get it moving if they want any sort of comfortability when we swap over. Who's going to be getting a lot of damage off. That's going to be him getting stunned, getting a lot of damage here. But into that overtime, Maverick Esports do pop on to that payload and they're making it move. They're going to find the comfortability wherever they can. Blue is going to be going down. Blue is going to be finding value, and that will not stop Maverick Esports. They got it pushed, and this overtime is not going to be ending very early here. More distance going for Maverick Esports. Blue going absolutely clutch through barriers, but he does get stunned, and he does stay alive, though, as Missouri West are forced to back off, but this payload is still not stopping. They're pushing it to 93. Blue takes down Tool. That's going to be an absolutely massive kill. More shots happening here. Blue, you were on a absolutely other level here. The payload is finally going to be contested here as Blue takes down some more information and gets more damage off. Blue is just unkillable now. This is what we need to see from Maverick Esports. Coffee takes down Moon and I, and this does look like Missouri West are finding something, but it's going to be so many trades here as
they continue. Oh my God, they're still on the point. No way.
He's gonna drop Bayou, and this payload has hit the checkpoint before overtime will finally stop here. But Maverick Esports find a point before everything stops here.
That 1 minute felt like an hour. Distance done. 4 points on the board. Checkpoint has been reached. They just need to push it just a little bit further now. Missouri Western has to they have to clutch up. They have to clutch up. But Maverick Esports, we've seen how they do on defense. Hey, what a defensive round from Missouri Western. It was everything about them was just on point, playing like a team. But that final rally out of Maverick Esports was just clean, unstoppable.
We will dig them out.
Rushing in the healing orbs from high and absolute constant healing out of
Scanning. Yes,
it is a
this
walk.
is a place.
They're just a walking. They work so well together, and I feel, you know, as these seasons progress and the semesters this team will grow as one, and we will definitely see them prosper more and more as these playoffs continue to progress.
Absolutely, and they've grown so much even from the start from that preseason tournament that they competed into now. Here in playoffs,
actuating the barrier.
Well, and now here we go, a minute on the board for Missouri West, and let's see what they're going to be pushing out here as we get this payload moving. Hanging off on the side, payload is moving. It's looking like Maverick Esports is trying to play a waiting game here. They've got an ambush here planned as we see Sympathy off on the side, not really getting involved. The main wall is going to be cutting off that tank, and that's going to be Marty. Not going to have anything to do here in this fight. But Marty stays alive, and that's still the fight ensues here, and nobody is. The first one to die is Blue, and that could be huge for Missouri West. I is going to be the one to fall. Missouri West are finding what they need here, 15 seconds, and they have not that much farther to push it. This is going to be Maverick Esports on their back foot right now. No ultimates available on either side. Blue's trying to do what he can to keep them back, but that payload is still moving here. They're going to be going into overtime now as they are still on that point. This is just not going to stop here. The 1 minute doesn't even matter because basically it's an extra overtime, really.
It really is.
And that's going to be Moon going down. Again, they just are not stopping, though. That payload is still moving. It's going to be right there. Maverick Esports are going to find something, but nobody is able to stay alive long enough. Missouri West are looking for it. Only just a few more inches to go. Sympathy goes down. Volume goes down. Moon is still alive. The Graviton well is going to be coming out and finding two, but unfortunately Boots is going down. But this is a contested payload. They're at inches away to win this one out.
The window comes out.
Down, and Missouri West have found what they needed. They're still pushing it, and that is it. At the very brink of the end, Missouri West State University pushed the payload through, and they win this one in overtime on map number 5.
It can only be as it is, ladies and gentlemen, as poetic as it can be. all the way to Game 5. Final round, as I like to say. It's the only way it could be. Missouri Western State University just comes out on top in one of the closest series I've ever casted.
You couldn't have asked for a closer series than that, honestly. I don't know how that could have been closer. Other than just if all 5 maps were just super close and not one team dominating over the other. But throughout that whole thing, it was so daggum close that obviously you saw, well, the moment we swapped back to cameras, I'm slung back because I'm just done. I'm so tired. And I still got to cast League.
You still got to cast League tonight there, dog. We got to save that energy before moving through. That was Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
We don't get to spend too much time breaking it down here because we do have to do a quick swap because the league match has already started. So with that, we're going to swap over to a quick break, give our production team some time to get things ready to go, and we're going to be hopping into League in game number 2 as our League of Legends team are now beginning their fight against St. Clair University. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with League of Legends action here in just a little bit. Do not go anywhere. Hoo-ah! Welcome back, everybody, to more Minnesota State University Mankato esports action. We are going to be jumping into game number 2 with Maverick Esports versus St. Clair College. We're going to be jumping into the draft here in just a little bit. Welcome to some League of Legends. If this is your first time tuning in here tonight, my name is Zojalix, and I'm here joined by the ever crisp, the ever dapper, the ever lovely, the ever excitable Mr. Hamillac Games. How you feeling there, buddy?
Dude, we just got done doing a little bit of Overwatch.
A lot of bit of Overwatch.
That was a lot of bit of Overwatch, I won't lie. But we're here. We're going down onto the Rift, a game that I've played for too many years, to be quite honest with y'all. But we're here into the picks and ban phase. Just really quick, we go over champ select and all that and what players are looking into, but we're going to go right into it. It's going to be Maverick Esports with the first ban, taking down Oriana. One of the best control mages in the game.
It's just
nice
disgusting.
seeing you. She's so strong. She's been so strong for 10 years. She's been unstoppable.
Yeah, about that.
At a team team level, she's just that good.
And SEC is going to be taking away the Annie before MNSU responds with the Kaisa ban. So kind of seeing a lot of the targets on those hyper carries. That's going to be the Sumatra going down. Definitely a target on that mid lane and the ADC side here. Now, to give you guys a little bit of an update here, since we are jumping into game number 2, MNSU did take out SEC in game number 1. And as we get into the final set of bans for this round 1, Gwen will be banned out on the side of SEC. Graves will be banned out on MNSU. And that's going to be the insta-lock on the J4 in that jungle side here. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. J4 has been really, really relevant in the current meta. And so I'm not surprised to see that happen here at all. And then we have the Karthus actually going to be getting locked in here for SEC is what it's looking like, which kind of surprises me. Haven't seen too much Karthus recently, but at the same time, Karthus is an absolute menace of a champion, having so many strong abilities and an ult that literally does not miss unless you Zhonya's out of it. So be interesting to see the response here as SEC also picks up the Jace. I'm a huge Jace stan. Jace, I played him when he was like in a free rotation. My first game with him went like 15-1.
Oh my gosh!
So like I've loved Jace ever since. He's so fun. His kit is just so versatile. You can play him as a hyper carry, or you can play him as a solid bruiser, and you can kind of do like a mix between tank and damage there. So excited to see what SEC is going to be pulling out from there. And we got the birdie couple coming out here. Zaya and Rakan getting locked in for the bot lane for MNSU. Excited to see that. I love Zaya. Probably one of my favorite ADCs.
Zaya Rakan is definitely the combo of all time. We do love to see the birdie couple come out. They have been strong ever since release, and just as a combo alone, continue to destroy lanes as they go through. But I'm going to talk really quickly about this Jarvan pick, right? Jarvan being a very prominent jungler as he is, I'm honestly blown away that Jarvan even made it through the first wave of bans, because it is our jungler's main jungle.
That's true.
It's his main jungle pick. But we do see misfortune. All of these champions that SEC have locked in have all counter Jace. All counter J4. J4 will have a hard time dealing with a immense amount of AoE that SEC has. But into the second round of bans, it's going to be Malphite taken down. That's definitely a target ban for sure. The Syndra as well. We've seen MNSU ban Syndra around on the second wave pretty much consistently throughout their season. And you know what? I'm with them. I don't want to deal with Syndra either. She's also a very dominant control mage with an icky amount of burst.
Icky is definitely the word to use, especially when like you get like one Q off, you poke, and then you press R and they're dead. Like you don't even have to aim it. You just press R and you click on them and they're dead. That's what's up. And so definitely in this second round, we're seeing a huge focus on that top lane ban side as we have the Rock and Rumble is going to be sent away, not being able to be played out in this game. I'm kind of interested in the Malphite ban pick just because I do know that a lot of times Malphite can kind of fall off unless you decide to troll and play an AP Malphite, then your ult is just disgusting. But if you're playing AP Malphite, you're kind of trolling.
Right.
So that's no shocker there. And the Tristana getting banned out. Definitely don't want to see the Tristana in the... Wait, where would that Tristana go?
Tristana mid. Tristana mid, take care of it, get rid of it.
So then if Tristana's in the mid lane on the side of SCC, where do you put your Karthus?
Jungle.
That's a thing?
Karthus jungle has a very fast clear and is really, really annoying to deal with. His ganks are pretty subpar, but towards end game, he's able to gank from anywhere.
That's true. He can gank from anywhere. Ooh. The Cassante hover on that top lane. That will be disgusting. We've seen Maverick Esports do some nasty work with Cassante in that top lane. So I'm really excited to see this getting pulled out here. But this bot lane on the side of SEC is looking to be very scary because with that Thresh hook combined with Thresh's entire kit comboed into the Misfortune ult is just going to be very, very scary. So I'm interested to see kind of how MNSU are going to be playing around that. No shocker to see the Ziggs be picked up on the final pick. Our mid laner does some work on that Ziggs. So no shocker to see that happening. Honestly, a pretty solid draft here on the side of Maverick Esports. We're kind of seeing a good kind of like combination between a dive/poke composition from Maverick Esports, which I'm excited to see how that's going to pull out here, where we do see SCC is looking to counteract that J4, not let the engages come through, and the Fiora, yeah. That's an interesting
That's a Season
choice.
3 team.
Yeah.
That is an icky Season 3 team.
That's an interesting draft on the side of SCC. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with some of these picks, because looking at the side of SCC, the only sort of tank and sustain that they have comes from that Thresh.
Right.
Everybody else is a very high damage output kind of they're a very high damage output kind of character, not a lot of healing, whereas MNSU is a lot more balanced. They have the tanks from J4 and the Cassante. They have the sustain from the Rakan, and they have the hyper carries from Xayah and Ziggs. And Ziggs is going to be an absolute menace on that turret pressure. I mean, if you have any experience with League of Legends, you know 25% health, that Ziggs W takes out any turret, and it just becomes an absolute menace. I remember back in the meta when people were taking Ziggs bot lane.
I remember that.
That as an ADC player myself,
I want to forget those days.
I loved it. Because as much as I couldn't play my hyper carry Jinx, being able to just like peel for myself as a Ziggs was just so nice.
It feels good.
It was just a way to counteract lethality. So it was nice. But either way, solid draft here, honestly, on the side of MNSU. I'm excited to see kind of where the teams are all going, how everything is all going to be coming together as we get ready to hit the Rift. What we're going to be getting set up for our spectator delay. Ham, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we go to a quick little break?
Your social links, honestly, not really. The draft is good. It looks really heavily in the favor of Maverick Esports, and with the Cassante pick, Cassante is super strong right now. And not to mention, Jarvan got put through. I don't know how, why they even let that happen, but Jarvan is there, and he is alive and well in the Rift, ladies and gentlemen. So I think with that, we're going to take a short break, get ourselves ready to go. Going to be about 3.5 minutes or so, but we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
What? everybody. Welcome back to Maverick Esports. We are hitting the rift. We are ready to go. Let's get that game on screen as we finalize. Just getting a few other spectator things going. But now here we are on the rift for game number 2 here between Maverick Esports and St. Clair College. Let's see what these players are going to be pulling out here. We've got Cuddly Dragon hanging out in the river there. Nice little relaxing start. I always forget, like, we have so many, like, high energy. Like, the moment the map starts, you're just going. And then League just isn't that, and it always throws me off.
Oh, right. I mean, yeah, League's one of those games where you take your time, really, but it's
Never mind. I might be wrong here, as Skylofts and Paragon and Ollie are getting a lot. This might be a level 1.
Level 1, what a J for the Flash, has to go out. He stays alive. Just running super low, no ignite.
Ollie is going to have to be forced to back off here,
like
but Cuddly Dragon is there. The beautiful knockup with the Flash, and that's going to be first blood going over to SCC. Maverick Esports, not like this.
An unfortunate level 1 there for Maverick Esports. Paragon Gamer, that's Coach Ali, falling to the Fiora. That's tough. Those are some flashes out for both teams. J4 and the Zaya both flashing in for that. Cassante now, that is going to be Pursuit. Falling short here against the Fiora. That's tough. You got to run.
A lot of damage coming off here, and Pursuit is probably gonna have to lose some early CS here, be forced to teleport back, losing the teleport advantage early on. However, Fiora did burn the flash for that kill onto Ali, but Ali has no flash available either. So it's actually currently oh my goodness, the bot lane is going out here as Overshock's getting a lot of damage here. Grey Gorilla going to be forced to go away, but Overshock says going to go a little bit too far, and Grey Gorilla will be taking down the Zaya. That's a kill on to SCC again, and they are already off to a 1K gold, but that's going to be a beautiful hook there. But it doesn't look like Grey Gorilla wants to chase this one, as they know that just a good jump from that Rakan, and they're gone.
Yeah, one good engage there from Cuddly Dragon is all it really takes. Flash heal was used there on the Fortune. They already know that. And wow, what a touch there from Pursuit, getting a little bit of damage here. But yet again, it's Fiora. She's one of the best duelists in the game. It's even in her name, and a huge engage there from Beckel going down on to Sky.
The trades are just going a lot in favor of SCC right now, which is interesting because we were talking about their draft where we weren't exactly sure kind of what their goal was, but it does seem that whatever kind of goal they've set up for themselves as a win condition, it seems to be at least working here in the first few minutes. Now, this is League of Legends, so it is way too early to call anything.
That is true.
A 3-minute in the first 3.5 minutes of a game, but we do see that Karthus is going to be their beautiful escape there from Cuddly Dragon, though, and that gank won't find anything. Because like we talked about, Karthus doesn't really have that strong gank power, but Pursuit going to get a trade off, but that Fiora is just so evil against the Cassante.
She's really tanky. She does a lot of early base damage, getting those weak points, but the minions are tacking on the damage that they need. But, Pursuit has to go back here. Got to regain a little bit of HP. Cuddly with a huge sidestep. But we see Paragon getting through there on the jungle.
Yes, going to be hanging around that bot side, maybe looking for an opportunity here, as that's going to be the flat. That's going to be the flag and grab. It's going to be a 3v3, but the Grey Gorilla, Cuddly Dragon is very low, and that's going to be Overshocks going down as well. Ollie is going to try and see what he can salvage here, but that's just too much damage from the side of SCC, and they're off to a great start here with that Misfortune getting more kills than he wants. But never mind. Ollie is going to try and get something, as finally Maverick Esports are able to fish back, as that Karthus hung around a little too long, and Skylops is going to be looking for something. That's going to be a lot of autos, and the Q comes through, and the Ziggs will be taking down Beckel.
That was massive, and that's huge at Pursuit, kind of turning around here on to solid. Solitary skill, I believe it is. It's a really small text. I can't really read it from this far.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out names. That's why I usually just go by the champ name. Oh, but that Cassante is going to be going back in. That's going to be a lot of damage. Pursuit is
Oh no, you got to worry about bad Rick
He has no
Grimes
vision.
on the backside.
He doesn't know. That's going to be the flash forward from the Karthus, and Pursuit is going to be looking to maybe get something. He's going to be flashing out, looking for the possible escape. The jukes are there, but I don't think he's going to be living on that one, as Solitary Skill will get the kill on to Pursuit. The unfortunate part when you're in a solo lane is you can't go too far, because that jungler will show up out of nowhere.
Yeah, sadly, going on through the Krug side, Cuddly getting spotted out by the radar, doesn't want to deal anything with it, but, whew, okay, just, little touch and go from the Thresh, not really willing to engage. Can we get some game sound, y'all?
Yeah, we don't. I actually just realized we can't even hear the game. Didn't even think about that part of it, but Beckel is going to be back into that mid lane here, and we got the game. Now it's going to probably go real loud here. But that's all right. Let's see what we're going to be cooking up to. Kind of hard to see right now. We're just getting a few little things sorted out here, but it looks like we're going to be good to go. As minions are going to be pushing forward on that bot side, which is going to be nice for Overshocks as they start to try and get a little bit of gold back here, since Grey Gorilla does have 2 kills, and so that's going to be a lot of gold into that Misfortune, which you really don't want to have early on, because Misfortune can be an absolute menace. Cuddly Dragon looking for the jump, doesn't find anything onto Beckel, but on that top side, we've got Pursuit looking to make moves on the Solitary Skill, immediately seeing the power, but Solitary Skill is 6 already, and we've got a fight going down in the river. Here's a beautiful Lantern. Oh, what a keep it out, but Fiora comes out of nowhere, and Kazante is going to be forced to get under the current. Solitary Skill looking for the dive, does find it, and barely makes it out with their life.
No way! Minions are not going to take it, but they're going to go for the Drake here instead. They know that Maverick Grimes is chilling down towards the bot side, is Cuddly making his way over. And man, that is actually really unfortunate. If you're Pursuit, you fall to the tower, and Solitary Skill staying alive. They've seen rocks, but Sky continues his reign of terror in the mid lane. Cuddly doing some great job with the zoning pressure here.
Uh-oh, this is a very
no swipe, okay.
Blue team is going to be able to pick up that dragon, and that will be J4 going down, however, but the Misfortune will get shut down, and the Thresh is forced to flash away, and they get away with their life. And the good shutdown gold going over to Skyloft is going to be huge to continue to make that Ziggs even more powerful. It's going to, it wouldn't surprise me if Maverick Esports starts swapping over to the, all right, we're going to make this Ziggs powerful, because he's got a huge CS lead over Beckel, and just continuing to make that Ziggs more and more powerful, gaining that burst damage with the ultimate is just going to be an absolutely disgusting combination. And if Maverick Esports can make this work, it will go very well for them.
The deeper and deeper we go into this game, we're just about to reach the 10-minute mark. We're only about a minute off. Seems as though that SCC looking to make the quick rotation here to the top side of Paragon Gamers Jungle.
Hammer time.
Dragon trying to zone off Beckel. There's too many members of SCC there. Pursuit trying to come in from that top side river, but the Thresh is there as well. Maverick Esports are not going to want to fight over this blue buff, but Skyloft is going to be coming in. This might be the fight here, whether they want to or not. Beckel is going to be taking down Cuddly Dragon, and Pursuit is going to be in there, but there is no team with them, and that will be Solitary Skill on a rampage. You don't want a 4-0 Fiora.
That is scary. Big ultimate here out of Overshocks. Going over the shock and off. Massive.
Oh my god.
Overshocks takes it. Good 1v1 there against the Grey Gorilla. Takes them down, and that is Yomu's Ghostblade finished on the Misfortune. Pre-10 minutes. That's massive. That item is disgustingly cheap. Too cheap, honestly.
Skyloft's going to be forced to have to retreat. Blows the flash, but does manage to get out. And there's now 3 members of SEC there, but Ollie is going to be there for the support. But they don't want to take this fight here, but Grey Gorilla is going to be spotting out Overshocks. Rakan going to be trying to jump in there, but doesn't find anything just yet, as that will be Grey Gorilla winning that one out over Overshocks, staying just a little bit too long, but Cuddly Dragon able to continue to keep poking.
Big
and that's going to be Beckel flashing in, but the
Karthus
ultimate will be taking down Skyloft. Ollie is going to be looking for the chase, but Beckel is going to take the Lantern and will go and disappear out to safety.
All they needed, the lantern. Please grab it. Good use there, the Thresh. You know, I say Thresh is, in my opinion, one of the best support designs out there.
I would agree.
Good CC, a decent ultimate, reduces armor and match resist, slows people for like their entire lifespan, and he is what I like to call a playmaker support. If you're allowed to make plays on Thresh, the character will succeed. The character will continue to thrive as he is another one of those infinite scaling style champions.
So one of the things that I love about Thresh, Thresh encompasses everything that you need to support. Even if you can't make plays, you still have the lantern available there. You have the hook to be able to peel. You can do enough where even if you're not able to make plays, you can do work. And you know, one of the top supports in the NALCS is Biofrost, or as everybody calls him, Biodaddy.
Biodaddy for real.
He was a Thresh one-trick all the way up until he hit Challenger.
Yeah.
And he climbed all the way to Challenger on Thresh until, and now, like, I mean, you've seen it. He's one of the best supports in the game.
He really is. And you know, representing NA, he's one of the best.
Yeah. And so you can just see the power of the Thresh. And Ollie is going to be looking. This is going to be the huge play. Beautiful Cataclysm is going to be coming out there with the Mount. His fortune counter ultimate will be Ollie going down a jungler for support trade. And I think SCC are going to be getting the better end of that deal.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. You know, you get the better end of the deal, but now we see this bot lane turret and a big rotation. The Karthus diving in, and it is massive. It is all Overshocks right now. Just need a couple more autos. Not going to be able to take down Rick Grimes at all, but that is all she wrote. That is a double kill for the Karthus.
This is an interesting style of gameplay we're seeing from Maverick Esports. They're trying to counterplay a lot, but they're already down about 5K gold.
That's tough.
They're already off to a not-so-great gold deficit, and now Shelly has entered the Rift. And that's going to be more gold going into the pocket of SCC. Now with this Karthus ult, going to be doing a lot of damage on a Pursuit, but Solitary Skill is going to be forced to retreat. Pursuit, you got to stay by your turret.
What a flash!
This is going to end up very poor for you, but and the Fiora ult will keep her alive.
He's good. Oh, Paragon! Oh, my voice crack. Don't even care. That's a huge shutdown on a J4, but that's going to be another one. Dragon slain for the side of SCC. Grey Gorilla's taken over on Skyloft. This is tough.
We see the Hex Gates come out. The Hex Gates come out, and SCC are doing work. They got a solid 5K gold lead. And honestly, this Karthus is only going to become more and more scary. 4-1-6 with 126 CS.
He's power farming. He is the most farm in the game. My man is going wild.
It's crazy. Whereas looking up at that top side, this Fiora's got a disgusting lead over that Cassante. And oh my god! Overshot forced to pop.
Oh no!
Oh no! That misfortune is scary. The Youmuu's Ghostblade comboed with the secondary dagger is there. That only is going to be more and more terrible. But on that top side, we do have Paragon looking to make some moves here. Solitary Skill getting a lot of damage out, but barely even loses a quarter of his health.
I mean, Tanky does have the Divine Sunderer, and with each attack, the Q procs the Sheen. That just adds some extra damage to each auto attack, and those Qs, they work as autos.
Be a disgusting look, and down goes Skyloft. The W not working out in the favor there, but Pursuit looking for the attack here, but Paragon is not going to be jumping in. Maverick Esports are trying so hard to get kills, but it is not working.
Oh, wow.
As SCC are running away with this one, and the flash comes out from Overshocks, but Grey Gorilla will be escaping with their life. That's going to be 3 turrets now for SCC, and they're up to a 10K gold lead in 15 minutes.
That, it seemed, you know, they were 5K, you know, about 5 minutes ago, and it just, the lead continues and progresses more and more. You know, if you're Maverick Esports, you gotta rethink what you're up to. You gotta really think what your game plan is about right now, because their comp, from the side of SCC, you know, we were stumped. we were stumped in Champ Select. We weren't really sure what their idea was, but their idea is to kill. They are not looking to play team fights. They are looking for picks, and those picks they are able to get, and further behind Maverick Esports again.
Yeah, they really are. It just is working out so much in their favor, and it is just absolutely ridiculous to see what they're going to be able to cook up here. Now, it does look like Beckel is going to be hanging around that mid lane, but honestly at this point, Maverick Esports, they either got to say, all right, we're down a lot, let's move on to the next one, or they got to be ready for something here, because the Raton's going to be pulling out that ult, a beautiful flash engage here, but unfortunately the Karthus is right there. This is not a fight you want anymore if you're Maverick Esports, but that's still going to be the rest of the team is there. Skyloft's throwing the ultimate in there. We're gearing up for a big team fight here. This Karthus ult is going to hurt.
Oh no.
A lot of poke going back and forth here, waiting for somebody to pull the trigger, and it looks like Maverick Esports are able to at least force SCC off long enough on this turret. Long enough for that bot lane to get back, take the things over, get some more items, and oh, Skyloft is going to get hooked, he's going to get pulled back, but a beautiful flash, and Ollie is going to jump in, only to die, and the trade-off there will be a 1-for-1 jungler for support, but Skyloft is able to get a lot of damage, and Karthus just killed Skyloft.
Oh, wait a minute!
But Cuddly Dragon jumps in and shuts down the Misfortune. That's a 3-for-2 in favor of SCC. That's so weird. This is such a weird game.
It continues to go left, right, up, down, A, B, start for every single player. You know. Oh no. Tiamat, and it is Fiora Gaming here, chat. Good lord. Holy Shelly moment.
I mean, that's a 6-in-1 Fiora.
Yeah.
That Fiora is disgusting.
Divine Sunder, Tiamat. She bought armor boots along with the longsword. Good God, Shelly. Ouchie, wouchie.
Go away.
Go
Shelly.
away. Well, yeah, we're done with her. Good, she gone.
Yeah, we're going to have about 2 minutes and 40 seconds there. We're going to see that Baron showing up. We do have a Dragon coming onto the field in about 20 seconds here. So let's see if that, I think that's where we're going to be getting the next big fight here. And Paragon looking for the attack. That's going to be a scary situation for Solitary Skill and a huge shutdown as Ziggs is going to get the kill there. But on the red side, on that red buff side, Beckel is going to be going on a killing spree, taking down Pursuit. So Maverick Esports find a pick, they find something, but on that opposite side now, SEC are able to take down Pursuit. They have the Dragon, and now Maverick Esports, they have to get this turret if they want to get some sort of answer for not being down on that bot side.
I mean, they're down 11K gold. It is tough. That is a good objective bounty there to clear up the air, but you're still down 11K. This is tough. When you're down so much gold, but here's the thing though, Maverick Esports can come back at any moment. It does not matter. They have found ways to take W's and come out on top in the long run. Maverick Esports, known for clutching things up when the moments are needed. So, as we wave our way into the 20-minute mark, things get more and more to the side of it. Now, honestly, I'm gonna lay down the law here, Zodra. The deeper we go into this game, the more it favors Maverick Esports.
I would agree. I would very much agree. As you see, we've got the tank side coming out from Pursuit of the Cassante. Cassante just needs to get some more gold in his pocket, and he'll just be an absolute menace. Not going to be easily killed by that Fiora. We're also going to have the tanking coming out from Paragon with just the J4 building up that bruiser, getting a lot of damage, a lot of CC. Ziggs is going to scale and be absolutely disgusting. Zaya is going to scale and be absolutely disgusting. That was a scary hook.
Yeah, I thought it was going to hit, but lo and behold, it did not.
Pursuit doesn't want to give up that turret, but also doesn't want to stick around here. But Beckel is going to be looking for something. It's going to hurt this Ziggs a little bit. Skyloft is going to be forced to retreat. The Q is going to be missed, and that's going to be some poke damage coming out here. But Skyloft might actually win this one. The Zonias does come out. Beautiful dodge there, but unfortunately Beckel is going to be winning that. But with Patricia over onto the mid side, the blue team is getting absolutely destroyed. Zonias is going to be popped as Cuddly Dragon is going to be going down, and that will be the turret getting taken down. And SEC continue to make plays all all across the map as Cassante gets taken down on the bot side. And now Solitary is heading for that inhib.
They have been moving through and have been a wild, unstoppable force. Maverick Esports has not been able to stay in touch with them. They haven't been able to go toe-to-toe at all in the 1v1. Looks like Codito is taking them down, and that's a Baron play here for the side of SCC, and that is I like to call the Rockstar Baron buff, or the Rockstar Baron power play as they move through into holding onto this buff. And that's actually kind of massive here for Maverick Esports. They're going to be able to get this pick onto Codito.
That's one Baron buff that is going to be taken down, but that's still 4 members of SEC that are still Baron buff. They're able to stall the recall from the Fiora here, not quite able to get the jump, and that will be Solitary skill, escaping with their life. And Maverick Esports, they're in a very scary situation here. They're down about 16k gold, and the Great Gorilla is going to destroy Ali here with just a lot of power. That's 10 and 4 on that Misfortune.
That's, they're a little fed. Just a little.
A little bit. Little bit.
A little fed, but you know, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Good stuff, though. 21 minutes into the game. Get some recalls, get your time, get your resources back. Money is key, especially in a game like League where, you know, you may be down. Oh no. You may be down 20.
Man. What is going on?
Yeah, you may be down 20.
Yeah?
If my math is correct.
They're down about ish. 13K in favor of SCC. And they're looking, they've got so much control over that map. Look at the vision they have on that blue side now. And there's still Baron buffs here. As Solitary skill is going to be able to just walk in and take that turret. And nobody can do anything to stop that Fiora. That's going to be an inhib getting broken on the top side. An inhib looking to be broken on that mid side. And
that's
SEC is going to has 2 out of the 3 inhibs. And that is going to be the fight to end it all, as Skylops is going to be the one to go down. A beautiful ult from Paragon will be getting the shutdown on a Carthage, but a beautiful ult from Grey Gorilla will be the double kill, and Solitary skill jumps in to get more damage here, but that will be it as St. Clair College have destroyed the Nexus turrets. They're hugging the fountain, looking for that final kill, and they're going to be breaking the Nexus as SCC tie this series up 1-1 in a dominant fashion.
Dominant is an understatement. Over 15k gold lead. Maverick Esports not even brushing the 10 kill mark, while the SCC holding it down over in the upper 30s.
Well, that was unexpected.
You know, from what we heard, game 1 was an absolute sweep for Maverick Esports. But I like to call game 1 the analysis game. You learn about your opponent. You learn about what they're about to do. And we saw it there, folks. SEC with some beautiful adaptations. I think with the really weird, team comp that they decided to run in the draft. And you know what? I was wrong. It worked out for them.
It really did. I was not expecting that team comp to be as strong as it was. But also on the side of Maverick Esports, I think they definitely I noticed a lot of panic in their early game plays. SEC would be somewhere, they would gank, get some kills on the bot lane, and then immediately Maverick Esports was like, oh crap, they're doing something bot, quick, do something top. And they do something top, and they weren't respecting that Fiora, and that Fiora just had time to just do what she needed to do and just do damage. And so in Pursuit, could not scale on that Cassante no matter how hard he tried. And it just became an absolute dumpster for SEC to light on fire and run away with.
And you know what? We saw it happen firsthand there, folks. But with that, we're going to take a short break as we get ourselves ready for the 3rd game of picks and bans. Don't go anywhere. Grab a drink, grab a rock. Well, it's really late for Rockstar, but who cares? Grab one anyway. Rockstars are fantastic at any time of the day or even during the evening, during these long study and gaming hours that we got here in the facility. But yeah, with that.
Finals are coming up, and what better way to prep for finals than with Rockstar Energy? As you cram Because we all know y'all are procrastinators.
Me too.
Same. But with that, we will be right back, guys, as we get ready for the next game here. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Maverick Esports versus St. Clair College, game number 3 in the Rift here in just a little bit.
Hoo-ha, 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 hoo-ha.
Yeah. everybody. Welcome back. We're already jumping into the draft here as we got Maverick Esports back on that blue side. We are seeing a bit of a change up here on this round 1 bans here. We're seeing they're not going to be letting that Karthus go back into that jungle here, as we've got Thresh, Karthus, and Kaisa getting banned out on the side of Maverick Esports. And on the red side, St. Clair is going to be doing the same bans from last game. They're going to be taking out the Annie, the Sumatra, and the Gwen. And with that, Skyloft is going to be getting that Orianna as a first pick here. And then St. Clair's going to be answering back with the Graves and the Ziggs. Graves getting banned out last game, so we're not sure what exactly we're going to be expecting here from St. Clair from this Graves, but we did see Skyloft play a pretty decent Ziggs game despite everything happening in that game. So let's see now how this is going to be working as the Orianna is going to be seen for the first time in this series here. Excited to see kind of what Maverick Esports are going to be pulling out here, and they're going to be putting Ollie back on that J4. So something that's really interesting, because Ollie was not quite able to really get anything started in this game, but at the same time, J4 is still such a strong pick. So we'll see kind of how that all happens here. And Rumble is going to be getting picked up on that top side. So we're seeing a very different draft from the side of Maverick Esports here, as the Rumble gets picked up for that top lane. The Orianna is going to be first picked on that blue side. So, Ham, now that you just got here, let's see. What are your thoughts on the current state of the draft?
Holy moly! Not like this. No shot. Orianna, J4, and... Oh, no. This game's gonna be volatile. It's gonna be icky. It's gonna be gross. Those are the only adjectives I can think of to even describe what's about to happen in this game 3. Ornn, St. Clair is gonna be unstoppable.
Okay. Interesting.
Think of it, right? So Ornn brings a different. He's in a class all his own.
Yeah.
He's one of the best teamfight ultimates in the game. Not to mention, I'll tag that on with Rumble. The Wombo for Maverick Esports is incredible. But think of it like this, right? Ezreal banned for Maverick Esports. So the Ornn is able to give your mythic item an extra buff.
That's true.
Your mythic item is already strong as it is. Imagine a 5-0 Graves to go through, and not to mention have either A, lethality, or B, like, straight crit. You are going to explode.
That is pretty disgusting. That is pretty disgusting. Interesting here, St. Clair on the second round of bans is going to be targeting out that support. They're going to be taking out the Rakan, taking out the Rel, so they're really going to be limiting some engage options here on the side of Maverick Esports. And Maverick Esports are going to be continuing to target that ADC side. Interesting choice on the ban on Syndra, considering SEC have already picked their mid lane.
Right.
So I don't know why they would ban Syndra unless they would be planning on taking Ziggs in the bot lane.
They might.
But that's going to be the Vayne picked up. And as an ADC player who has never won a lane against a Vayne, I am getting horrid PTSD looking at that Vayne on that red side. Vayne is the bane of my existence.
Just say she kind of gets under your skin a little bit.
I tingle and blah.
Oh,
Ooh,
Kalista.
Please, I love. Yes. I love me some Kalista. Now, I want it. I want the cow.
Give me the move.
The combo of Kalista into the cow is just so powerful, and the tankiness that engage is going to be so huge if they pick up that Alistar. To be able to have the J4 flag and drag, to have the Kalista ult, with everything else that you've got packing on with an Alistar, it is going to be to combo all of that into a shockwave. Oh, but the
I love it.
I love that too.
I love it.
That is a beautiful choice here as a counter engage, as a disengage, a lot of defensive options, a lot of good engage options actually with a Braum as well. Braum is such a strong, versatile support that I'm also very much in favor of that, especially when you're comboing that with a Kalista.
I mean, the entire team fight wombo combo that Maverick Esports has is out of this world right now. And then Nico being picked up, that is going to...
Wait,
Where is anybody and everybody? I'm so
I'm so
confused.
confused. SEC pulls out the weirdest Nico. I didn't.
Nico support. Nico
I mean,
support.
that's the only thing that would make sense.
Unless it's Zig support going
Ugh.
AP.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about St. Clair in their draft is a little bit interesting, but we were thrown off last game. And it, you know what? I will not put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them.
To put the Zig support.
To put the Zig support.
I don't know.
Or just even Nico. Nico support is a great choice. She's able to fit into a lot of different places on the Rift. She can go mid. She can go top AP. If you know, ever fought against a tank Nico before?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I didn't even think that anybody would ever build Nico tank. That just wasn't something I would even think about.
She already does like 1 billion damage already. It's at tank items, but man alive, we're gonna wait. Now we have about a 3-minute wait as we get ourselves loaded into the box and go to the Rift, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back to get us on to game number 3, League of Legends. Hooah!
We're students at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.
Sports without the physical activity, that's kind of how I explain it.
It's just like regular sports, but behind a computer.
I love the idea of esports. I think this has potential to grow and to engage a lot of students.
Gaming with my parents, it did not go over well in the beginning. They saw it more as a distraction from school or from actual sports. It wasn't really until this Mankato esports program came up that they were like, oh wow, this is an actual official thing that schools do. They kind of decided like, okay, let's take this seriously, let's support them.
We would hope every student find something that they are passionate about, that will engage them, put them in community with other students, and let them do things that help them create what it is they want to have for their education.
And welcome back, everybody. We are loading onto the Rift. Let's go ahead and pull the Rift up here as we're into game number 3 with Maverick Esports versus St. Clair College. That Oriana skin is adorable. Look at the little bee.
Welcome to
yeah, it's
Summoner's
B
Rift.
Oriana.
That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Are we getting? They're going for the invade. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. They might be
30
back.
seconds until minions spawn.
What's there? Ooh, what is Maverick Esports here cooking on this level 1 here? We got they're not looking for something, doesn't find anything with the flag, but they're still hanging around here. And it looks like the rest of SEC are going to be rotating back here, but the Vayne is going to be left kind of all by themselves here. This is so back and forth here. It looks like nothing will be seen here, but Pursuit's gonna be spotted out.
You gotta move.
He's gotta move. He's gotta run away. That's gonna be the Graves getting a lot of damage, but the trade will actually work out pretty well here. Gonna miss out on a little bit of EXP unless he chooses to. Oh no, Pursuit's staying.
Gonna stick around. Rumble's a good pick. Rumble is able to chill in lane. You don't need to worry about mana a whole lot.
Oh,
and
Pursuit, what are you doing?
You gotta chill out, big man.
Okay.
You know what?
You know what? It's fine. I guess that's fine. We'll leave it at that. That's kind of where we sit. Looking like they're getting a little cheeky here. Let's see what Maverick Esports are going to be cooking. Are they going to start willingly losing some CS to try for something?
Oh, almost landing the Q there on the Braum. Nobody home.
Okay, I was a little bit confused as to what that bot lane was going to be cooking up there, but it does seem to at least result in stacking. A lot of damage is going to be happening here on the top side, though. Braum is just bullying that Vayne, which is a really good start for Maverick Esports. A very different start from what we were seeing in that game number 2, where the misfortune was the bully, but this time Braum is just putting the hurt on, and that's what we're going to see from Maverick Esports now. Pursuit getting a lot of damage off, making those minions. Things are starting to stack up here. And I'm curious, Ham, as you can see, we're already off to kind of a slower start. Nothing too cheeky happening on the level 1. What do you think? I mean, honestly, what are your predictions?
My predictions right now going into this game, too, is that I really love the draft of Maverick Esports. And there is no bias in that at all. The draft from them is just next level. Playing for team fights, really changing up their rhythm, especially going into this game 3 where they know they need to play as a team and work together. But if things went the same way that they did for SCC last game, I'm going to say SCC takes it in about half hour, 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes around my range, and that is my call. Going to go to SCC in game 3.
All right. You think SEC is going to be winning this one again?
I have a feeling they're coming off of a lot of momentum, but, you know, I just might eat my words.
I think you're going to... I think you still might be eating your words. Maverick Esports, I mean, their coaches even said it. They like to do a little bit of trolling here at Maverick Esports. They like to have a little bit of fun and kind of poke the bear a little bit in their games. And so I'm curious to see kind of what they're going to be pulling out here. You can already see, like, no kills are happening, no major fights going on.
Explosive face melter.
They're choosing to not make a repeat.
Audacious bravery shield.
You can see here a little bit of a trade here. Pursuit not really able to do much as they get the overheat. So I'm curious to see, like, for Maverick Esports, they have a lot of engage opportunity. We're going to be absolutely disgusting when it comes to team fights. It's going to be terrible. In the best way possible for them, if they're able to do what they need to do. But on the side of SCC, they're kind of in a action. They're a lot more set up for team fights. And really, I think when it comes to early ganks, it's going to be
what a
beautiful
flash
from Skylofts to prevent that first blood. I didn't even notice that Nico had roamed up mid.
She just looked like a jungle, piece just came in. Wait a minute.
Pursuit is going to be getting a lot of damage onto them. Stays alive, doesn't have to blow any summoners, so that gank will find nothing aside from a teleport here for that red side. But at the same time, like, honestly, losing the teleport gains a little bit of CS advantage for Solitary, but at the same time, Pursuit's able to just hop right back in there, even up the CS quickly, and it's really kind of a nothing venture, nothing gain there on the side of the St. Clair Saints.
And you know, with each passing second, you know, this game continues to, it's going to drag just a little bit. J4 moving in here onto the back line. They got to take down that back minion first before J4 is spotted. But it seems though he was just going to grab the scuttle and go for the break here, as we do have bot priority, along with the mid priority as well, as we're going to see Sky with a good rotation over.
Guys, going to be rotating over the Graves, is going to be hanging out still near that mid side. Get that damage, and we might actually have our first fight here, as Beckel is going to be looking to maybe do something against the Dragon. But with everybody being spotted out, it does not look like SCC has the opportunity to try and contest this. But Maverick is going to be spotting out Skylops, trying to get some damage, maybe looking for that first blood as a trade for the Drake. But the first thing that's going to be happening in this game will be a Drake going over to Maverick Esports.
Yeah, level 4 Drake, that's really strong. And a really good gold advantage. Oh my goodness,
Paragon is
the
going to be drawn
shockwave.
in. The shockwave is going to find that Ziggs, but so will the Orianna gets the first blood before it gets traded away. And that's going to be a 1-for-1. But the first blood gold going onto that Orianna will probably work out a lot better in the Maverick Esports' favor.
That's huge for Maverick Esports. Skylock coming out on top, getting the first blood gold, and will honestly skyrocket this lead, no pun intended, to Sky on the Orianna. Now, I said it during Game 2's pick and bans. Orianna is one of the best, if not the best, control mages in a team, in a professional style setting.
No, I would agree, 100%.
She has such great team utility, good shielding, good damage. If she gets ahead, she's unstoppable.
The shockwave.
Command Shockwave is the best team fight ultimate in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. But either way, we've got a Graves showing up here, and that's going to be the gank coming in. A beautiful Overshock's going to be forced to flash out, but that's going to be the Graves ult. But that's going to be Ollie looking for that counter gank up on the top side, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. And that will be 1-for-1 pressure happening on that bot side. And honestly, I think this one is going to favor Maverick Esports because Cuddly Dragon is still able to hang out on that bot side, whereas now there's nobody to answer up top. And so a TP is going to be forced to be blown. And that's going to be the equalizer getting popped by Pursuit to get a lot of EXP and keep those minions stacking up on that turret.
That's actually so massive. Paragon caught in a bad spot, but Solitary said, I don't need to worry about you, man. I'm out of here. See you later.
I think that worked out very much in favor for Maverick Esports. They're able to get more turret plates, put more gold into that pocket of that Rumble, which when Rumble gets ahead, that equalizer is going to be an absolute menace. But now, SEC looking to get the first Shelly. Doesn't look like Maverick Esports have any idea, but the Shockwave is going to be finding that Ziggs. And the Braum is going to be there. Beckel is going to be forced to flash out. Nico is going to be hanging around here, and that will be Skylops getting another kill into Beckel. They're going to be running right into that Graves, and Skylops does not want to blow the Summoners. And Battering Grimes will be getting a kill. The Horn ult will be finding Braum, and that's going to be Cuddly Dragon going down, and Ollie is going to be forced to back away as SEC pick up the Rift Herald, they pick up the kills, and they think they've got a pretty solid setup for what they're going to be looking for next.
A good use of your team utility there for the side of SCC, continuing their pressure, even during these early stages of the game, about 10 minutes in as we're slowly chiming in on it there, ladies and gentlemen. A good rotation between Solitary Skill, bringing in the Horn, and just good team play from SCC as they will continue to try and grow. As they try to continue back onto this lead. What a flash!
What a flash! But it might not be enough, except for the fact that Nico is still there. That's going to be a huge Nico ult as Overshocks will be going down on the top side. SCC will be taking down Pursuit, and Cuddly Dragon is going to be forced to run away and maybe get something, but he will be going down. And SCC have found some footing, and they're starting to run away again.
That lead started off small back in game 2, and it can only grow or only shrink down to nothing here as Maverick Esports have to play the patient game. They gotta stack, they gotta scale, they gotta get their items before they're able to make anything happen. There are so many minions in the bot lane, just shoving that lane. Impressive bot lane there from the Grey Gorilla on the Vayne. What's so far a good showing, picking up the Noon Quiver.
So what we can note too here on the side of Maverick Esports is Overshox has a 25 CS lead over Grey Gorilla. So even though Grey Gorilla does have a kill, that's still about even in terms of gold. Because, you know, for those who maybe don't watch too much League of Legends, 20 CS usually equals about 1 kill.
Right.
So it still actually is pretty even on that bot lane. The biggest deficit really that comes from anywhere is going to be that support. As Brom's been kind of, actually both supports have been wandering all over the map, but Nico has 4 assists, which is going to make Nico a lot more obnoxious over that Brom. So overall, still a pretty even-sided bot lane. But
oh no! That's so unfortunate.
Echo gets the ultimate to take down Skylobs, and it just does not look like Maverick Esports can find what they need. Pursuit's going to be looking for that solo kill. The Ornn ult is going to be finding him. That's going to be a lot of damage, and that's going to be Solitary Skill turning that around with a beautiful ult, and the solo kill gets picked up by the Ornn.
Horn lead onto the Bristle, double stack. Ouchie, your health bar gets deleted. What a kill, and it is here now. The Grey Gorilla gets a good engagement. Overshox over the Grey Gorilla in the bot lane, as that is the second Drake being pulled up there for SCC, and it's going to be the Cloud Drake. We are going to be really fast this game, Zojalix, as we are going to increase our movement speed, decrease some cooldowns, and we're going to have those cloud waves around inside of the jungle. Really fast rotations.
An interesting engage here. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this play, because Overshox is going to be very low. Overshox, why are you staying?
Oh,
why are you staying?
Some miscommunication there from the side of Maverick Esports. Cuddly getting a little aggressive. Knowing that he is 0-3, got to make better adjustments there to take care of this Vayne. We can't let the Vayne get out of control, but you know, we were talking about it in Champ Select. Do not let this Graves pop off.
And the Graves just popped off. That's a 5-0 Graves.
That's a Collector and an Umbral Glaive picked up for this Graves, and he is a little on the scary end.
Yeah, that is a scary Graves. I've seen Graves being able to snowball some crazy shenanigans, and if there is a jungle, honestly, I'm gonna say it, Graves is the best hyper carry jungler.
He really is.
It just, there's when Graves gets going, there's so few ways to shut him down, but Paragon's gonna find something, and that's gonna be Beckel going down. But
so much damage
is there.
So much damage. I just look at it, but I just feel my life bar deplete. In fast, what a flash! That is huge. Bad Ray Grimes ultimate
cannot get in there. The equalizer is gonna be popped.
The lateral Horn.
Ooh, and the prediction is going to happen as Solitary Skill ends up on a killing spree. And SCC are there. I mean, honestly, you might not eat your words at this point. This Graves is 6-0. He has so much money. Paragon, you got to get out of there, buddy. Beautiful flash over the wall.
Half the flash. Badrick Grimes is this on a whole nother level right now. 101 CS, just a few up on Paragon, but he's 6-0. No mythic needed right now. Just the Collector and the Umbral Glaive are picked up for him. With the Collector this early, not even 15 minutes into the game, you have so much execute potential. Collateral damage along with that Q burst, you are gonna explode.
You're gross. It just, this Graves is all over the map. And there's just not really much that anybody can do. And now the second Shelly is going to be getting picked up here for SCC. They're looking to find more. That's going to be 2 Rifties for them. And there's just going to be no contention that's going to be able to happen from Maverick Esports because that Graves is just way too dang strong.
He might just be a little big.
He's
a little big.
Little big.
Little big. 6-0.
Level 10.
Level 10. He is above. He is like just scratching the surface of keeping it in touch with the mid lane's EXP.
That's ridiculous. That's insanity. He's got over 50% kill participation. Like that's
he does.
Ridiculous. This late in the game to be still involved so many different areas on the map. There's nobody on the side of Maverick Esports who's even close to having that much kill participation, and that's gonna honestly be the biggest difference is that jungler just doing what they do.
Okay. We see Cuddly chilling there in the river bush, kind of waiting a little bit. Here's Paragon sitting in the box side, but he's gonna get spotted on a ward. No sense of staying, just gotta get out.
Paragon's actually going to be hanging around. There's a ward in that bush, so they do know that he's there, but this is going to be a 4-man rotation here. Which means that Graves is going to be forced to rotate bot. Pursuit is going to be hanging around the mid side, maybe looking for a possible teleport, as the teleport is going to be coming back up. But Beckel is not in a good spot. The beautiful W, but wow, what a shockwave from Skyloft to get that Ziggs just eliminated.
Completely taking out Beckles. Getting the blast plant. Doesn't need to worry about it. The Drake should be up relatively soon here. I think we lost the timers there. But as Paragon goes down and the Horn gets launched, it's all on Paragon. Cuddly trying to block it all. Solitary skill alive, and that's going to probably just be it for the fight. Keep it simple. Get that pick that you needed. Get the 1-for-1. Make that trade is all you need. And another equalizer makes it out. Pursuit trying to start a fight as he does get that TP in. Makes that rotation down. And nobody home as they make this rotation as the Drake now being taken to the side of SCC.
They don't have a smite, but Maverick Esports is really looking for some sort of contention, but they have to stop this Graves. Graves has no fear.
He has none. He's his auto attack.
He's ready for it, and he's going to be jumping in there, and Maverick Esports are in great position as Graves eliminates everybody. Pursuit does not find anything, but Graves finds the dragon. Never mind, Pursuit does get the shutdown, but that's going to be a double kill for Beckel. And the only survivors are Skylofts and Paragon. Paragon trying to look for maybe some final picks here, but Skylofts is going to be doing a little bit of pushing here. But that's going to be an ultimate to force that Orianna off. And SCC are continuing to run away with this one.
It has been fight after fight. They continue to lose this gold lead. Maverick Esports stuck between a rock and a hard place. No Malphite jokes today. Here's Zojulix. But this move continues through as I think as we get deeper into this game, we have to look at the side of Overshox, right? He has to be able to scale. Callista is nothing without her items. She does go for the Blade of the Ruined King first buy. You do get those attack speed boots off rip. But not without your mythic item, you're going to be really, really low on your damage. Equalizer drop though.
Is going to be popped. The Braum is going to be hopping in there. This might be a possible dive potential, but Maverick Esports are just going to take the victory where they have it and not try and overstep. I like that choice, especially since they know that the Drake can rotate in there very quickly. Because with the Cloud Drake being the soul that they're going to be fighting over, they can't afford to give Graves time to move. And that's the hard part, because when you have the Cloud Soul as your Dragon Soul, everybody's moving quickly. That means your 7-in-1 Graves is moving very quickly.
Uh-oh. Maybe he's moving. He's moving. For real. Wait a minute.
That's going to be the Cataclysm coming out, but Paragon's health is just gone. And the fact that he survived is insanity.
I didn't think Paragon Gamer was going to be able to live that, but surviving nonetheless. How do you live that amount of Graves burst? 2 point-blank shots Q are
the armor boots.
Armor boots.
That's what Paragon built, the armor boots.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a block there from Cuddly Dragon. Sets it up. They have to flash. Nobody home, though. Cuddly has and forced to retreat, missing the Q. And Beckel looking on trying to close it out. Wait a minute, I would fight that.
I don't know, but
oh wait a minute,
right
I
there,
fight
the
that.
equalizer is going to get dropped. That's going to be a huge kill for Maverick Esports. They're looking to turn this one around, and that's going to be Paragon getting ready for that flag and drag. I don't think you're making it out of this one, Beckel, but
big
that's going to be the
though.
TP coming in. This is going to be Maverick Esports forced to retreat off because that Ornn is
Gotta
going to be disgusting, and that's going to be an Ornn finding Skylops, and that might be a dead Orianna, and it for sure will be Orianna going down. That's going to be a J4 going down as well. And Beckel is on a killing spree, and Overshocks is biting off a lot more than he can chew here, trying to kite it back.
Wait a minute!
The Ren does not find what they need, and Solitary Skill is dominating, and SEC find the turret. Maverick Esports just keep overextending, trying to do too much, and it ends up biting them in the rear end.
They can't find it. The Rend proc does not take the life of Solitary Skill as he stays alive, continuing his onslaught. 6-1, 130 CS. Even though Pursuit may be up, it's all about that shutdown. The Baron is up and now available because we have reached that 20-minute mark. This is tough. This is tough if you're Maverick Esports. You're down an absurd amount of gold. 9-20, and SEC yet again on the road to take it.
You know, with this entire series, I wondered what the heck the decision-making process has been by SEC. Overshot, why? What are you doing?
You can't fight him. You just can't fight him.
They aren't taking fights. They're all Maverick Esports all over the place, and now they're jumping.
Wait a minute here,
second.
Sojalix. This could just be the fight that they needed. Skylops is still alive, but Pursuit had a ton of damage. They have lost their DPS, and here comes the Grey Gorilla. Just a couple auto attacks. Oh, the Condemn. What a flash, my man 3D, and that's going to be the ace for St. Clair College.
I'm going to say it. That fight was decided the moment they lost Callista.
Yep, it was.
It was looking like there was hope, but when your Callista is gone, even though the Callista is 1-6, they have 173 points.
That's true.
That is kind of, like, that's a lot of fun.
It is.
And it helps to make up for that. But when your Callista is dead, you have no Rend, you can't use your ultimate for any engage or disengage, and when you have just the damage output from the Graves, and the damage output from the Ziggs, and the damage output from the Ornn. I mean, the Ornn is 8-1.
Ornn does a silly amount of damage. Oh no, I wouldn't fight that. That's a 3v2, but they are in the lead. Rick Roms exploding people, and the Ziggs from Beckles. What a double kill.
Down, so Paragon might be able to escape. Never mind. Got the flash. And that's ow.
Ow. My feelings are hurt. I'm emotionally unstable. What a shockwave, but I don't think you're going to be able to escape from the vein as she just... Oh my god! Pursuit said, hold the phone, I'm done with you. I'm grabbing that. I'm grabbing the bounty. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you on my Rift anymore. Get absolutely bursted down. And they are so... I love Cloud. I love Cloud Soul. Cloud Soul's my favorite.
Interesting. You know what would have been disgusting on the console?
Oh gosh, I think that's the reason they banned it.
But they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know. That's true.
Souls.
That is true. That is true. Though the Ezreal ban was picked up inside of Maverick Esports. Probably to play it safe, you know, because that's one thing you got to consider, especially going into these games. Is all right. What kind of soul could we play for? What is the soul? What could the soul be? You never know. You play your comp. You know, you could play your comp for the soul. Honestly, I've done it a few times in a couple Norms games.
Yeah.
24 minutes in though. Just about to hit 25. Oh no.
Oh,
nah, that's huge.
That's a huge equalizer, but the Horn is going to be coming out here. Paragon is going to be brought very, very low, but that is going to be one kill going in favor of Maverick Esports, and it looks like they might have found what they need, but the Vayne has entered the fight as Brains gets shut down, but that is a full health Vayne in that fight. That's going to be Skylops going down, and that's going to be a 3-for-2 trade, possibly looking for more. Kodai getting very, very low, but Nico does escape with their life, and that will be a fight going in favor of SCC.
It looked good. It looked all right for a moment, but SCC continues to pull these fights out. The Vayne peeling for herself, staying out of the fight. Didn't even need to play in it. Came in, did some cleanup, did some stuff.
Their sieging power is disgusting. It's so gross.
Ziggs is a whole nother level. Not to mention the Baron buff.
And they've got the Baron buff. They've got the Vayne attack speed, and they've got the Ziggs with just Ziggs being Ziggs. It is just a disgusting combination that SCC has working for them. And now every single member is up. Maverick Esports was down 13k gold yet again, pushed onto the back foot, and not a back foot that you want to be on in a game number 3, because this one is the one to determine your outcome.
Oh no, we're going back into another fight. It is the Grey Grill, and everything everything is on the field as the Horn gets popped. My man is going wild. Gonna catch everybody brittle. Everybody is crumbling, and that's Maverick Esports falling. But hold on, Skylift over here on the top side of the fight, dropping the Zonias. So Dito might fall here, but here comes Orn and everybody in between, and he's the last one alive.
The jukes are coming out here. What is happening? Skylops is making moves. He's stalling very well, and he actually might escape with his life here.
Might play some bait here, but bad Rick Grimes making his way into the side of the blue base.
A beautiful shield. The pursuit alive. They're shutting down this Graves. Graves went from 7-1 to 9-6.
A great turn of events here for Maverick Esports as they continue to try and try to catch up on gold. It's the only way they're going to be able to win this match. The only way they're going to be able to take this series is if they have to get these shutdowns. Ziggs, 650 shutdown, and the Orn, 10-1. My man is humongous.
Honestly, I think when it comes down to it, the Graves was the playmaker in the early game, but as we've gotten into this mid-game and closer into the late game, the Orn has been the power. You talked about it in the draft, Orn being on a league of his own, and he is just putting in so much pressure. The Orn Horns have been so clutch by solitary skill, and it's just absolutely relevant. It doesn't matter that Orn is down 30 farm from the Rumble, because he's got 10 kills. Like, it just is so much money. It does not matter. And that shot, if they can figure out a way to pull Orn out of a fight, that is what Maverick Esports need if they are going to win it all. If they are going to come back into this game and keep it going, they have to get Orn out of the game.
If this Orn stays as active as he is with the solitary skill, putting in a lot of work for his team as the Drake about to be up in about 5 seconds. Maverick Esports paying no attention to it.
Nope. I think Maverick Esports are starting to prep for the Baron, because the Baron is going to be up in 10 seconds. They're kind of just saying, you know what? They can have the Dragons. We don't need it. We need the Baron instead. They're looking for that Baron buff. You can see SCC is coming up, and they go. But Maverick Esports fell for the Nico. Aragon does not find anything. The equalizer is going to be coming out. There's going to be a beautiful Horn, and that will spell disaster as the fight begins, and Maverick Esports are gone. SEC doesn't need the Baron. They're going right for the end, and just like that, the death timers are way too long. The power from SEC is way, oh my gosh,
look at
that
the time.
placement.
Look at the time.
Less than 30 minutes, you called it. It was like a perfect prediction from you, Ham, as SEC in 29 minutes are going to be winning this out in game number 3, stopping Maverick Esports here, dead in their tracks. Just complete decimation.
I was hoping for a little bit of Caster's Curse. Incredible. Look at the gold. Oh, no. We don't need to talk about that right now.
Yeah,
oh,
that
goodness
was-
me. You
oh
know,
my
sometimes
gosh.
it happens.
Okay, we were talking about the damage from that Graves. Look at Beckel's damage. 33,000 damage to champions in that game. Dare I say it, Beckel was more of a nuisance than anybody else on the team, and we didn't even realize it.
We paid no attention. We paid no mind to him at all. And it was all Beckel there in that last game doing so much AoE. But, you know, we can't count out Rick for putting out as much damage as he did alone. Not to mention the amount of gold that he carried for his team.
Yeah.
An incredible showing from SCC.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you're Maverick Esports, sometimes you just go out like a buster. It happens.
Yeah. You can't win them all, and when it comes down to it, sometimes another team is just better.
And
it really, it's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
And where it came down to it, SCC just played some great League of Legends.
Their
Their drafts made no sense, but
it worked.
Did they play some League of Legends here tonight?
They played some hella League there for y'all back at home. But I think with that, we can close up shop here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a night of gaming it has been. Overwatch and League of Legends in one night. Y'all got spoiled. That's all I know.
You really did. And we went, I mean, obviously, we only got to see 2 out of the 3 games, but both games went to a full series.
Yeah. And that's, you know, that's what you love to see. You want to see these full series sets. You want to see these games happen. But I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know who I am. My name is Hamlack. It's Hamlack Games on all social media. Y'all already know Zojalix.
I'm
Take us home, bud.
Zojalix across all social media as well. I'm sure if you Google Zojalix, you'll probably find me. I'm the only one with that tag, ZOJALYX, because my name is spelled weird. So you Google it, you'll find me there. And with that, I think that's it for us here tonight. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Make sure you guys drop a follow for Minnesota State Mankato so that way you guys can be notified whenever we come back with more and more esports action. Thank you guys again. You all are absolutely wonderful. Much love here to you guys at home at Minnesota State Mankato. Thank you again to our production team for absolutely rocking it, giving us an incredible cast to be able to bring for it here tonight. And with that, I think we're done.
I think that's it there, everybody. So thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in and hanging out with us on your beautiful Tuesday evening. But with that, I think thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next one. See you later. GG's and good night.